potential 2.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry. My answer is so long. Wait.
This one's easy for me.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Hiding over there.
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, I'm just.
Okay.
Ready?
I was gonna write something else.
ready,
Ready?
ready,
This is Andre. This is Andre.
Go. Okay.
Scroll
So we have
media.
pop off.
I was gonna.
We have frag, and I have
Yes.
scroll social media on day based on the SOT that we just
Okay.
watched.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
This is Dre's.
What?
What do you mean? Did you not watch the video?
On the whole run? But like, you think Dawes is just gonna be on social media the entire run?
No, it was like I have.
Yes.
I think,
Like
yeah.
on the stage,
Yes.
just scrolling,
Yeah. Yes,
not
it doesn't
popping
matter.
off.
And it
Because
doesn't
our
matter.
statements are
And
very
KRU win.
serious.
Okay.
Okay. I get
Also,
that.
you just totally copied my answer during rehearsal. I just want to call that out.
What? I would never.
No, it was
it
go
doesn't-
off.
No,
I'll give him
I
that.
was on Brad. I was on Brad.
Sometimes
That
I love
statement-
going
Unmute
against
mic,
but
thank
that's
you.
what
Sorry about that.
Something his
Didn't
fans
realize it
would
was
be
muted to
surprised
begin with.
know is that Baby Bass is actually very.
Hello.
Wait, chat,
Hello
wait,
again.
answer this one.
I'll say hello.
Answer this question, chat.
The fans will be surprised to notice that Baby Bay is actually very.
No.
Answer this question.
thoughts
Please
are winning.
Send a DM over to myself and go.
I was saying that these folks are not on the same wavelength during this segment. Chat, let me go get a cough drop.
I'll be the chat's voice
You're
on
back.
this one. I got it. I
Got a bit of a
got
sore
it,
throat
chat.
this morning.
I got
Okay.
it. Why are you laughing like that? Why are you
I
screen
seriously
peeking?
cannot
Why are
believe
you
you put
screen
that. I seriously, Dre, I cannot believe you wrote that down. And I love
Are
you
you
for
ready?
it. Yeah, I'm ready. I want to see Mika's first. I want to see Mika's
Okay.
first.
My first.
Yes.
Okay. Baby
Oh,
Bass
what is
actually
this?
very much a green flag.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, I'll take that. I'll take the OW.
Okay, I think that we should save yours for last. So
Okay.
mine is actually very honest,
Okay.
and is that you're very caring. And I just put word here because he does speak with singular words sometimes, but he's a very
Word.
caring person.
Word.
Like he's actually.
Word.
I know,
Word.
I know how it looks like and everything, but he's actually a sweetheart.
Aw.
And
Yeah.
what did you put, Dre?
I'm the chat's voice. He's actually very bald. Our answers could not have been more different. But every time I stream, I'm getting roasted for baldness. Like, yo,
Not from us.
30-year-old come on, yo.
Not from us.
Man,
Well,
I think your hairline's fine.
appreciate that.
I've seen
Appreciate
worse.
That. You know
I
what?
love that.
That was a green flag.
I love that came from you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
I just know what Twitch already said.
Yeah, but yeah, chat, we are going to be waiting for your answers. I still want to see those.
Yeah,
In
I'll
the meantime,
definitely
though,
go and check those.
we're going to put our boards back down. We are done with blank space for today, and we're going to get into our first elimination match of the day. And this one is quite spicy. It's a rematch of our 2024 lower bracket final. MIBR, of course, scored a 3-0 in that one against G2, and I think that was the one where they really cemented themselves as a roster that were, heavyweights and powerhouses in the GCC scene.
Yeah, I think that especially the way that they went into the grand final after this with the 3-0 against.
Oh wait, I missed the Baby
Wilson,
Bay answers.
such a
Oops.
stable, name from our GCC scene.
Hey, YouTube. Hello,
Made us
Neverlove.
think that they had an amazing shot at winning that grand final, and it actually.
I think I had a bit of heartburn overnight.
Yeah, then you had Sayuri and SRN.
I think that's why my throat is sore, but hopefully that gets sorted out.
Server. I mean, plus 22 on Sayuri and SRN plus 27, and I feel like when you're a team that has played against these players that are popping off.
Who do we got? Who do we got
back
today,
in
chat?
your mind, like, yo, these two players dominated us last year.
I want to see MIBR go on. I do.
Especially if you have a bad start.
Like I said, I was rooting for the
There are
Brazilian
players
teams.
where they have this aura when you know that they're playing against them.
But I don't know.
You know that, okay, they kind of hover on.
Part of me
defense,
also
but
really wants to root for
they're
Petra.
a little hesitant, and SRN I feel like is one of those players.
Yeah, this is their number 4.
I think this is an
year,
interesting match.
And in that
I think this is an
lower
interesting
final,
match.
It's crazy to see that keeping up that performance with all the changes that we've been seeing, with all the metas, they're playing the double duelists and whatnot, the numbers are still there. Like their performance is always up through the roof.
Yeah, absolutely. I want
The Barani did you hard.
from this team, and I want to hear more from Sayuri as well. So we're gonna send it over to Jen Lee.
Maybe. I don't think it's that. I think it. I don't know. Might have just been.
Yeah, Sayuri.
How much coffee did I drink yesterday? No, it shouldn't be the coffee. I don't know.
Run
I don't know.
could be very nerve-wracking. What is your conversation with the team around it? Because belief from the outside, from the fans, seems to be really strong.
Yeah, we change our mentality. We are like a little afraid to play, but now we are very confident and we will not be afraid anymore to play our game.
New mentality, stronger MIBR.
All right.
Thank you.
Confident MIBR.
네, 사유리 선수에게.
She's so cute. She is so cute, and you wouldn't.
Those are
believe
medium-sized
what
samosas.
she's able to
Dude, other people in chat were saying they look pretty reasonably big.
Able to actually
My hands are really
all these
big.
heavyweight teams, but she's so adorable, and it's like
Those are pretty big.
In this case, especially when she has players like Bastarda and
Pretty sure if they were bigger, I mean, those took like
one of the first days I was here,
still
I was
what,
hanging out, and
like
I
5 bites.
I saw SRN, and
That's pretty
SRN
big,
came up
no?
and said,
Unless they're
"You know
supposed
what?
to be like
We're
as
ready-
big as a
we're ready
pizza
for this tournament
pie.
because it's me and Bastarda all the way."
Do you
I
think?
think that we could definitely see it, especially when we're looking.
Do you
at the
think
lower
put
bracket.
eyeliner like
Do not get me
Kakuka?
wrong, in their opening, in their game against Shopify. Thank you, Dre. I was
Congrats
there
on
as well.
casting another event. Thank you, Sushan. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. SVL should be fun. I mean, it should be. I mean, obviously, it's a pretty thorough format as well. Not as many Western teams, but still a good mix of teams. Should be exciting.
Most of the maps that they've won, and they have done it very dominantly, have been off the bat of this double duo.
You know what they say about big hands, Chobra? Yeah, big hands can palm basketballs. That's what they say.
This clash that we're going to see today, baby, I think it has to do with that.
Yeah, and there's nothing
SVL
scarier
buzzing
than
joy.
playing, against a team that has no fear, when the players that have no fear are the duelist players. Like when they're unleashed.
I should
like
put that up
you're
on
able to
YouTube
just
as well, in
go
case
off
people are
and
wondering if I'm going to be
watch
co-streaming it.
ridiculous
It wouldn't be on
moments.
YouTube anyway,
And,
but
I mean, it's just so overwhelming to play against that.
For sure, for sure.
I'm guessing
And
top
it's
3 will be
just that
Shopify,
as well,
G2, and
right?
Team Liquid.
Because MIBR, they have
Yeah?
they have this fearlessness about them, even when they are down. And I feel like, you know, the
So you think
loss
G2 will
against
make it back up there?
earlier might have been good for
I
them
mean-
early on in the tournament, because then they get that out of the way, and then they are able to go full force here.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. I think there's a good shot for KC, honestly. I think there's a good shot for KC. All days. It's just Seth and me for all the days. So it's gonna be pretty grueling because there's 3 match days. So they do this. I mean, listen, like wanting to get rotations and like potentially flying people in for a week-long event is costly. I get that, but it will be tough. But it will be fun. Do I get a commando? What, for SVL? No, it's fine. Not for now, I think.
Hi, I'm SRN from MIBR, and I'm here to talk some things. We beat Ninetales, and I think my team is pretty confident. We had a lot of conversations.
Will you be wearing a red suit jacket like you did for 2 on home grad spotlight? No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe the wardrobe theme is red this year for SVL.
Against SR, we lost Pro.
I don't think it will be, but
because we actually was not trusting ourselves, and I think now we am.
you think I think this game will be pretty close. Chat, I am gonna go ahead and say I think KC beats Crew. I think they win 2-0 actually. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm pretty big on KC. Do you watch F1? I never have actually. Should I start?
We have this game against G2 now. Last year we played against them.
Well, I've watched like
the first time we lost,
like in passing, but I've never like sat down to watch
I don't think
F1.
that anyone in G2 are dangerous, so I'm pretty confident against them. I think that we are prepared.
Ooh, SRN feeling confident against
G2 and KC win?
But,
That's where I'm leaning
still
towards,
G2.
but
That's what I have to say.
I kind of want to see MIBR
G2,
move on too, so it's tough.
How can you
This
think
match is tough.
that when you have
But I am
them
leaning towards
against
G2 and
them?
KC,
The other team,
EMEA
they're doing
supremacy.
So well. Yes, they took a loss. They were in the lower bracket right now. But
Chobra
I
would
feel like
absolutely be a
G2 is
Ferrari fan.
even more dangerous.
What does that even
Though
entail, really?
The Brazil region seems to be, you know, G2
What does that even mean? This is how little I know about F1.
I think that the first time G2 comes very prepared against this.
I dropped info for the finals major over on esports first. Oh, okay.
I think that SRN said it perfectly. And,
I'll have to check that out.
we've been seeing
Constant
actually,
disappointment on
for some
Heart
reason, and I love this storyline and I love this moment in time.
I do remember. I do
G2
recall
has a
seeing them being likened to Paper X. I do remember that.
It hurts to watch it over again, doesn't it? It hurts to watch it over. But like moments like that, I mean, is that the mental block that G2 just has against Brazilian squads? Because it really felt like that should have gone to another OT round at least, right?
Yeah.
And then it just gets
Yeah,
thrown
G2
away.
having to play back-to-back
I
against the
think that
Brazilian
G2 are gonna have
squads.
to really dig deep in this
We'll
series
see.
and get
I think
over
they'll
whatever
pull
that
through though.
mental hurdle is that they have.
I don't know.
Yeah, especially we look at that last round and we talk about it and we cry about it over and over again because it was just how telling how much I guess G2 got in their own heads in that moment.
Absolutely. Words out of my mouth, because in so many cases we see a G2 that has the round, that the initial plan is so good, and it's
8
in those
minutes.
moments that
There's
they
so
get
much time.
very nervous, and you can see it in the decision making of something that we do not expect to see from them. Sometimes happens that we're like, oh, that hurts, because you can think about them thinking about what just happened in the round, being like, that should have not happened. This was not a mistake where they just out-frag you, they just swung and kill you. No, that should have not happened.
Yeah. And it happens to everybody, right?
G2 MIBR.
But I would say on G2, the one
I hope we
player
see
that
some more
is
new
least
comps
likely
at
to
SVL.
actually Vanya.
Like,
She's
with
ice
Game
cold,
Changers,
and we saw
I'm
yesterday just the
I'm
diversity that she has on so many agents in
I'm
the
okay with it.
G2
Is not the right
world.
phrase.
Yeah,
I
think
can
that,
excuse
for such a
them
long time, like, we know she's a very good
for not
controller.
experimenting
It is
too much.
very difficult
And
to
I'm not
see
saying that
a
you have to
player
like flip
that
the
is
entire
not
script,
just a good Omen or a good
but
Astra or a good Brimstone. Vanya has
just
absolutely
different
everything. We
comps
saw
that
so many
lead to
plays
different
yesterday, for example, from
defaults,
Astra
you know,
using
different
the
map
wall
theory,
right
things
behind
like
this, so,
that.
they don't have
I
time
I
to
agree
get
with
the
Anders. I
fingers
agree
on
with
this
Minnie.
here,
I've
baiting
been
with
saying it on
aggressive, and then
stream
getting the Bucky out, then
that
thinking,
I
oh,
don't think
she has
people are
nothing. No, she does,
really
and
clicking
she is
into the
good for
new
two.
patch.
So seeing the versatility in this map, how, as you're saying, she's always so comfortable. I do not see her making those mistakes, Dre.
No, and it, like busting out these strats in such clutch moments too. I mean, that was like a thrifty round to like keep them into it and break the economy of the other team. And yeah, it doesn't go their way, but I still feel like when you have a player that's willing to take those risks and make big pop-off moments like that. I mean, who does that? Who baits with a classic? Like Vanya played.
Vanya.
She played in the back
You should have seen
Vanya-
the final of the
almost
MEA.
every round on
Vanya actually, Vanya does do a. Vanya plays really smart.
In that way, and it's
She's
because of these
always
unique
been that
creativity,
player.
moments that you actually
She's
get this
been
type
kind of the
performance, right? Like, we were
mind
talking a lot about the
gamey
Brimstone on Corona.
controller
Big question mark,
in
right?
GC.
You wanted to take a closer look.
So what you're saying is that we run an ISO Phoenix Harbor Veto Breach comp? Honestly, sign me up. Sign me up.
Like, there's something to it, and we were talking about it yesterday when we were watching it, and I had to like wrap my head around it.
Can't be
because
changing
they
everything
actually
though.
played
You can look good,
exclusively-
look good with the Veto and Bind versus
exclusively
Crew.
to what is Vanya doing.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just
Again, I'm not
the
saying
things happening.
entire,
I wanted to
but
take a
there
look
is a
at
difference
and just
between,
explain
say,
to
if
people
you.
why Brimstone and why this is working. What is like the
Yeah,
theory
you know what? The
behind
Brimstone
they're
was
doing.
good.
So
I
I'm
like the
going to,
Brimstone. I like the
full screen
Brimstone from
on
G2.
the map right now. And I'm going to show
I guess
really
I
quickly,
just,
this is just round,
but
number 9. I want you to
where
take
I
a-
stand
so
right
look at the
now
middle of
is
the
I
map.
feel that
We
a lot
see
of
a
these
Brimstone
are
smoke
still,
used down-
they're
used
still
bottom
leaning.
mid. Please,
It's
Dre,
like
feel
people
free to
are
jump
leaning
in and
harder
anything everyone
into
wants.
what
So
worked in
bear in mind, the Brimstone
2025.
smoke lasts for
Right?
20 seconds. First
Instead
of all,
of
they're playing against the
thinking,
Viper.
wait,
They
maybe
decided
we
to
have to
not
go
use the Viper wall
a
to
totally
boost it,
different
and I think
direction.
that is a good
Not
thing,
saying
especially
again,
against this
change every
amount of
agent,
smokes, because the
but it's
timing
like
of the wall
even
is always going to
bigger
be surpassed
bursts,
by that Brimstone smoke. Bear in mind,
etc.
Vanya has 3
Rather than
You also
we can
can't
actually
see
work
over
the
it,
map
top
and
mid-box
create
either
better
because of how
contact
big the Brimstone is.
situations
Exactly. So then
with
you
the
have to
limited
deal with that.
utility
Do you
we
guys
have.
remember how Mimi and Ender were losing their minds yesterday, being like,
No. That was
good.
Thank
That was
you.
good.
Thank you very much.
She's very good with impressions, guys.
That was really
We'll
good.
get to there. But
Ninetales
basically,
disbanded?
they had to use a lot of
I don't
time
know. Did they
and learn
say
how
that?
to deal
I
with
mean,
this. So for example, in this round that I'm going to play real quickly,
I
you
mean,
see that G2 also uses
the thing is
smoke.
like, what are you supposed to
So
do
we're going
though?
to see Team Liquid just using
What are
the
you
knife,
supposed to do
top.
if you're not
So
an
the
org with
problem
the other
this,
income
smoke and what it faces is that
after
Team Liquid
championships
will
are
use
over
this
for
resource, and in
GC?
this case, it's the knife. We've seen them also use the
Right?
drone. I don't wanna
You
show
just
you
wait
3,000 rounds,
until,
I'll just tell you.
you know.
Using the drone, which is a
I mean, I guess you could
very
technically
important
not
piece of
disband and
control
also
inside
say
the team,
no one's getting
using them
paid,
onto
but
side. But they're using it to gain control over mid. Why is it important to have this? At the end of the day, G2 is playing a double duel.
Can you do the Baby Bay challenge? No.
How she might
Very
even try to
disruptive.
find.
Do you know if
she can
Harbor is
find an
legal?
insert
Harbor
either
can be played,
here
but it's not
or
the new
here.
Harbor.
This is something that you have to go over because if you are to completely ignore it, and
So
you
yes,
don't
this is
execute
technically the
any
last
of
time
the
you get to
sides,
see your
you
beloved
are at
Cascade.
risk of getting pushed from behind very, very quickly.
Isn't
There's
it
nothing
more
that you
because
can do
GC
about it.
played
So very quickly, I'm going to show what happens. Oh, sorry. What happens in
TGT
this
in
round more
2025?
specifically, and it's the fact that
Together?
after that smoke is used and after that knife is also used.
So they keep more
look
stuff
at
just
where
due to
Vanya
having
is
the
playing.
reps.
She's
No.
playing
Again, that's
She's
like
playing
I was
contact
saying. I'm
point.
saying that's why I
What
can
happened
excuse
was
Game
that-
Changers.
exactly. So-
I can excuse Game Changers because you've built up for the whole year and then you got screwed over by this patch. So Game Changers I can excuse, but off-season tournaments, you know, it doesn't. I mean, it also just feels like yes, you should be trying to win, but also is this not literally the best time to just throw things at the wall?
Right now, you're in a position where this is another 20 seconds that G2
That's
is
just-
going to
that's
have,
just where I
or
stand.
that Team Liquid is going to have to wait out because you do not.
I
know
don't
what
think
is
the
out on
VCT
the
teams
other
are
side.
trying
You're not able
enough
to see any
things,
you're not
but
able to
I
see
guess
any
we
players,
also.
and the only info that you've been able to get is
It's
that
odd. It
unfortunately,
feels like there's
also
been a
allows
good
them to
amount
rotate very
of
fast.
off-season stuff, but it also
It's insane. If you commit
feels
on B
like
here,
it.
you're just gonna get fried.
Like
Yeah,
the timing of
so
them have all
it's-
been
it's-
iffy,
it's
where
an
it's like,
absolute
yeah, I
mess, like,
guess I
around
can see
this
why you
time,
wouldn't
it's
do
like,
that,
this is
or
a
say
very
Spotlight
specific,
Series.
but
Obviously,
it's
it's
very
mixed
complicated
rosters
for
that you
any
don't
team. I
practice
think
with,
put in
and
this situation economically also, where
things
you
like
get
that.
So many rounds in a row to deal with the brainstorm on top of it. Yeah, I'm gonna give props to G2 for that one.
Yeah. It's such an annoying time killer too. Like for
But yeah, so we'll see. So that's all I'm saying. I hope.
See, green flag.
Just dropped my phone.
I tell you,
I hope at
He's
SVL. I hope at SVL.
Green flag. He's
It's
so supportive. He's so supportive.
I hope
You know what? I
SVL
think women support
teams
women,
bring out
a lot
bring
better
out
despite
something.
Everything that Baby Bay's been doing for us. We
He's good.
definitely.
One of us. One of us.
And I want to send it back to another amazing woman, one of my goats here in this tournament. It's Petra. We're going to send it back to Jen and hear from G2's Petra about this match.
But the thing is I'm not afraid to say that I would like to see more teams experiment, because they just don't. Not enough teams, I think, are experimented to begin with, like during season, past
I don't think it was
seasons.
really mental or momentum. I think it was just they punished our mistakes, and yeah, we're not gonna do it again today. Today we're gonna show a little bit more fearless gaming, and it's more of a mental game today than yesterday.
So, and again, like VCT mid-season, yes, it's hard. It's hard to experiment, but it just, I just think that Valorant is pretty stagnant. And I'm not saying there hasn't been any change. I just think, I mean, in relativity to what I imagine the potential of
I know. It's,
evolution
I'm getting
can
results here.
be
I am prepared
on
for
this
this
strategic
to get
level.
all if it is gonna be. It is also
Obviously,
time for the results
we've
of
seen
our
like big, like for
MasterCard
instance,
poll earlier. We asked
Brock,
which regions
right?
will
Brock with the
survive
Odin.
today's
Big
elimination.
change to
The
how
results are
people
in,
had to play.
and, wow.
So
People
yes,
voted
I'm not saying those
for
things
it.
haven't
Voted
happened,
it.
but
I think it's
I
it's
just
hard to
think
make up
it's
your mind
always been
for
very like
matches like this.
one thing happens and
But
everyone just kind of
watching
all
this
a ton of visuals in on it. So
I mean, I do not blame it. I think that both. I think that I'd be happy with one team surviving.
I mean, it's in relation to the minion. I was just saying that I've been seeing similar things, and I agree with everything that both of them have been saying.
No, I didn't. I actually went
Can't believe I just heard
for-
that.
because
Which
remember
one?
that yesterday we went opposites,
No.
now you have two,
I
and I'm 0-2.
Did I stutter?
let's
What
go
did
yin yang.
what can you not believe you just
When
heard?
I'm looking at this,
Go
all I see is that me and
Doug with the
and
G2
Connor know
KC
ball.
belief.
We know ball. And I'm talking
Okay.
about Kree right there.
The belief in crew?
One
Really?
you are probably
Man,
right.
I'm
One
pretty
you are
big in
probably
KC
right.
on that matchup.
Let's talk about like all of the possibilities that could happen in this match. As we mentioned, you know, we have two teams that
2026
already
Fortnite
have
experience on out
absolute
yet. You think
bloodbath.
teams are
It
saving
is
up in
going
order
be
to have a
a
solid
revenge
kickoff?
match as well.
Well,
Very heavy one.
I hope
Everyone's
not, because I think that's a
expecting it.
dumb idea, because we're definitely going to have at least one more patch before kickoff. And also,
I think this is gonna be whoever starts off hot is gonna
going into a bracket, if you have like very different defaults, etc., going into a bracket format with 0 reps is the stupidest thing you could do, I think. I think that'd be a very silly take. You know, like saving one map, but it's also, I mean, it's middle of November in Valorant. You've seen how Riot patches the game. If you think you already have an answer, I mean, first of all, I don't think anyone has an answer. I'm not saying I have the answer. I don't think anyone has the answer, but therefore, how are you going to know if you haven't tried it, is my point. I mean, you say it's odd, but it's that the reason I'm saying this out loud is because I don't think it's odd. I don't think it's odd because if you just look at how most teams have played in VCT, the innovation isn't really there. And
It's a rematch that was
the innovation in the beginning was coming up with different set plays. And in the beginning, that was good enough. That was cool because we were still discovering the game. It had a limited agent pool. It had a limited map pool. So figuring out different combos was cool, right? You know, initially you had just simple like flash and dash of the breach. Even that took a little while to come out. Then you have things like the, you know, fade and raise combos. You know, and that's, you know, and then you have Astra Euro. That's cool, But at the end of the day, most of those are, it is about executes, right? We should now, in 5 years in, with many more agents and maps, there is absolutely the potential to start thinking about how to play stylistically different instead of just thinking, I've got a cool new combo for you, right? That's where I stand, and I think we've definitely seen more like combos and stuff come out, but it's the same reason why I think the vetoes we're seeing are fairly stale. Not necessarily all bad. Some of them is bad, but it's because I think people are just thinking of it as like a one-to-one replacement. It's the same reason why I think everyone was overreacting a little bit, not massively, but overreacting to the patch. Because everyone's thinking of something as a one-to-one replacement, and it's like, I don't think you should be thinking about Valorant like that anymore. SRM brought the plushie? Which plushie? The monkey plushie? Oh, is this about Amy's tweet? I do think it was. I don't think it was ill-intentioned. I think it can absolutely be an honest mistake. If you're not chronically online on every single different community, I think it can be an honest mistake. But do you see G2 Carlos tweet? Carlos? Wait, is Carlos even still with G2?
One of these teams is going to get eliminated right here, right now, right? We got to talk about the stakes again. I mean, these are teams that got second and third last year.
I thought eventually he was removed, no?
Such a crazy matchup, and just to nerd out about Bind, it's going to be double duelist for sure. I think G2
or maybe it's just on the backseat. I don't know.
Last time they played this map, and MIBR played Razor. So it's like it's double duelist, but different concepts. I don't think like those comps are going to change. I think we're going to
C's crash out.
Is there any
honestly, I'm not in the mood to be humoring stupid rage crash outs on the internet right now. Maybe after the first map or something.
Loses its value, but then again, when you have SRN on that raise, I mean, we've seen some really nice off kills, and wow, I'm actually gonna bite my words right here. Am I seeing a G2 KO?
My eyes switching. My eyes switching.
Think it could be
Is that?
What is this? Are we seeing?
Are we?
What the?
Because of course we still haven't.
Tejo
Not seen G2
on Mimi, or Mimi on Tejo rather.
GCC, we saw some changes, some small adaptations.
I mean, you say a monkey emoji, you can say that, but also I do know a lot of people who just think that emoji and like also a lot of different monkey plushes are cute, right? Like you're just like lounging around. Like it's totally dependent. It's totally dependent.
The spike getting planted,
and I think
on this defensive side with
obviously it's a learning opportunity for Amy, but also it's one of the pros and cons of the internet, and also being part of like a thing that's global, is that if you have to start not using everything because you know one community somewhere else uses it a certain way. Like obviously you want to be obviously in this case the problem is that you were talking directly about a Brazilian team. So yes, like it's a learning opportunity. I'm not saying it's totally fine. There should be no like Amy doesn't have to learn anything at all. I'm not saying that. Like obviously Amy's going to be like, "Oh, okay, like when I'm talking about Brazilian teams I shouldn't do this." But we also like just saying that no one should be using that anymore is also silly. It's like the same thing with so in Korea, saying like, oh, like just a little bit this symbol is now like people get outraged because a bunch of people, I forget even which, I don't even remember which side because it's so silly, started using it to mock people with small dicks. Okay, so now like whenever there's even a small little symbol like this, and literally in a lot of other cultures like America, we say, oh, it's just a little bit, like just give me a little bit of salt, and it's like anytime people see that, they're like, oh yeah, like they're just making fun of all like the nerdy males that they think have small dicks, and it's like, actually no, it literally just means small. So why do we have to cancel that entire thing? And obviously, you know, obviously historically there have been things where it doesn't originate as a bad thing, but and then it gets transformed by negative groups, and obviously at that point, obviously, you know, which we're just trying to barrel through. Like for instance, you know, the Nazis are a good example of this, where it got transformed so badly that it's like, okay, we probably shouldn't use it this way. So like, yeah, that can happen, but like the whole thing in Korea with that that hand motion, it's like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. But that's what I mean. Like, again, you can be like, oh, like when you're talking to this community or when you're directing these people, like they will take it this way, so you should watch out. It's like, okay, learning experience, you know, that happens. That happens. But also assuming the worst on the other side of like, yeah, but how could they possibly do that? It's like, well, maybe because they don't interact with that community. It's pretty simple in my mind. So, Apple changed their iPhone ad for create. Yeah, no, like tons of games had to change their ads. Like it's really silly.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's very silly. I think it's very silly. But anyway, but like for instance, like corporations like doing that because it's like it's not worth the backlash. It's like, I mean, fine, you know, you do you. I can see why it would be a headache. But then being like, because let's say a foreign individual came to visit Korea and they were like, oh, can I have a little bit of salt? And it's like, are you making fun of the waiter? It's like, well, no, because she just literally didn't know. Like, I don't. What do you mean? So I just think you can tell them, I don't think you should be doing that, or I don't think you know what that means, and you can accept that it's a learning experience for people instead of always being like, yeah, but I mean, is there really no way they knew? Like, we live in 2025. There's the internet. It's like, people, we're not always all on the same spheres and in the same communities on the same platforms.
Is there ever a world where they're just terrified of what SRN did to them in the lower finals and want to?
So that's, I just wanted to put that out there because I think it was a little silly that people were like still nagging on her after she was like, oh shoot, like my bad, I didn't mean it that way. You know, I think it's, you know, for instance, I think SRN and MIBR bringing out the monkey plushie is funny, right? You're kind of doubling down on it and being like, okay, like you taunted us, like let's friggin' go. Who knows how mad they actually are, how personally they took it. But I think that's funny, but it doesn't give freedom for the fans to be like, yeah, see, they totally meant it in a toxic way. It's like, no.
Eyeing up B long, an orb in her face, so decides to fall back into the site.
All right, now let's focus on the game since the pistol is passed and then the obvious win after. Doesn't matter. Oh, wow, I thought SRN was going to wait for someone else to help double peek, but jeez. I mean, Lisa knows this. Amy, okay. Took a little bit too much damage, though. Amy was pretty aware. Amy just wasn't sure where to look.
It's still very hard for G2 to get out, even with Amy's flank.
How much can these players out of elbow do for G2? A snake bite for backside, forcing players out from two. Melissa gets the
yep, that should. Ooh, okay, wow. Petra friggin' pulling through for the team.
Very nice from G2. I love the timings that they took, swinging out on that retake. Put enough pressure with that Viper Molly. And then as they come to respond,
that knee.
Looking the other direction, so the elbow players get a pretty easy entry into that.
That was a nice peek.
That's the kind of classic
the angle.
Round. They're a team that is very good, especially in that game yesterday, at being coordinated and on point at these very high pressure late round fights.
Barely scraping by in your buy round. Doesn't feel good for G2. They can't even all buy up. They'll just go for half armors. Okay, was wondering. I mean, because otherwise you're just going to let them snowball out of control anyway.
Ripping it in there. Team that'll play quicker rounds on average than you'll see G2 on their attack.
That's also the beauty of keeping double duelists.
Amy solo judge B side with a toxic screen.
Me though, personally,
they have to expect this. the bait from Sayuri, I like it.
And now with the lurk pressure going down, this is going to encourage MIBR to move in. No scouting.
They're checking. They don't have any tools. Ooh, honestly though, the jump was good. It was good enough. It drew the crosshair so far that Sayuri was able to get the trade. Wait, where did Lisa die? What the? Wait, hold on. That's not good. I thought it was going to be a 4v4. It's a 3v4. This is fast, though. Bastarda's so fast on this. They already got half. Oh!
It's beautiful! Sayuri for 2.
Oh, no. Molly ends early, though. But there's too many people to clear. Too many people to clear. Oh, perfect timing. Pinch swing.
Such a stunning utility combo from MIBR. Just want to watch it again. The C's connecting perfectly onto 2 as that ultimate comes in. And, well, she didn't end up being the most important part of the round. The timing that Bastarda picked to swing from spawn, I think even if only 1 or no players died to that ult, they would have been
The crown's like perfectly sized. Good Photoshop.
Absolutely beautiful. The combination of
This is it's a rough start. Series 7 and 2 got plants, got the ult on round 4. Got the double afterwards.
Have a nice retake setup on B, but that one play shuts it down.
Well, G2 on pistols. We're playing 3 in spawn at the start of the round. React to this early attention. Akita with the sheriff.
SRN is playing no fear today. In all honesty, in theory, the way that SRN is playing should be costing them. It's not for now. I do fear that if G2 wakes up at just the right time, SRN's not going to realize that that's costing them.
Kind of bad information. The Seekers looking like they want to go back towards.
Ooh, it's going to take so long, though. You heard the TP as well.
Show that she's on site, but how specific is the information?
Oh, the Seeker runs out. No, but the way it was angled, you can presume. Petra's low, though.
Problems there, even though G2 make it close.
That's really brutal for Petra. Just loses the time on her ult. It's very rare you actually see the timing of that come into play. MIBR, they made that a very simple anti-eco, just rushing into the A site.
Does this G2 roster hate refreshable util or something? This is who else used this comp? Someone else used to use this comp, no?
Is there a concern
Solo Wele Teo?
MIBR now playing pretty
Not in GCs, but someone else.
Much of the map.
Sure.
Can G2 just find stacks like that on gun rounds and just completely shut them down?
They can. That is, if MIBR doesn't adapt out of this timeout. Because I think if you
was it C9?
Taking a timeout like this, you might want to show them a couple slow rounds. But what they have that's fantastic is a Raze ultimate for this one.
No, the Scott. Well, this.
That's the thing about this comp. Even if you're hitting into a stack,
and I'm obviously Fnatic used to play Tejo, but they didn't play it with the Wele, I don't think.
So MIBR can use those and just snowball on through with taking these early rounds. Now G2 trying to make some adjustments.
One thing I liked earlier that G2 did was that they stacked heavier 4-1. When they didn't see early info there, they went for that drone reclaim.
Paper X?
I think that's a theme that I want to see continue with how heavily MIBR play into execute. If you are very quickly hearing noise on one side, droning out the other, and getting these very fast rotations, I think
I don't think it was. I don't know. I'd have to dig deep.
Now this is a little bit odd.
Might have been
G2
C9.
the money they spent on this round. Last round was Sheriffs and Classics. This round, a little bit of a half buy. Maybe Amy can get that long warp.
The thing is I think on attack it can do pretty well.
To save a lot of money here.
On defense, it is a little tough. To be fair, also barely scraping by on your buy round with only one gun carried over, it really messes up almost any comp. So, while, yes, you know, it's their fault they lost that round, I'm just saying we haven't exactly seen as many fair opportunities to see if they can adjust for the better.
They do have the perfect tools this round.
Exactly. But this timing to step forward from G2 is nice. Could catch MIBR before they start this exec. MIBR are very patient though. Oh no, Sayuri!
Oh!
Gun in hand. And now Petra gets another one.
Oh
Melissa has to fire back
no!
on the other side. And will succeed. It's a 2-on-2.
Little haphazard. Little haphazard.
Coming in, and it forces out a nightfall from Melissa.
But it
The
doesn't
wrap
connect onto
around?
anyone, and G2 will walk together back through spawn.
Okay, but do they wrap to B? Does MIBR wrap to B?
They want to defend these guns, but they also need to take space somewhere and get the spike down.
And they don't know where Amy is. We haven't seen her all round, so they're going to clear all of sight. They're going to clear into lamps, maybe even.
Okay, throws the gun out from further out so you don't hear it.
The longer you wait, the longer you expect them to be going back short for the guns. So what do? You plant back sight.
Oh.
Mimi holding her utility for now. Missile out.
Kinda messed that up. Oh, she's ready, but wasn't quite sure where else they'll be coming from.
Amy and Melissa, a pit.
Okay, you know she's in the pit. Now you know she's heaven.
sees onto Amy, takes her low, pulls her away from the spike. More utility from Melissa.
Okay, you know that she's nearby, the spam. Melissa, you're going to have to go in and check, but it's a pit, so it's so dangerous! Oh, good pit. Good pit from Amy. Holy.
To come up in the 1v2.
And it was Amy yesterday as well that was single-handedly
really good pit. Really good pit. And good patience around it. Doesn't rush out or anything like that. Nice. That was a good kill out of the Euro.
They picked such a great timing to go for that refight down short. Pushing 3 players in, catching Sayori, who's been a monster this game, with the iPad in hand.
But barely getting by. Again, a clutch needed for G2. They'll get to buy this round, though. But if they lose here, they're broken again. But so they have ults. They should really be dumping everything they have to maintain this round so that they can build up some economy.
Maybe just taking a little bit too much time.
It's also an eco on the other side, but honestly, it's better to use your util against eco and guarantee that you're building econ rather than potentially getting eco'd and then losing your creds, because then your ults aren't going to mean anything anyway.
They're fine playing retake B because they have 3 ultimates this round that could each single-handedly win a retake. So I'd expect them to continue that setup for quite some time.
Was a comp from this year?
I mean,
Yeah, it should be. Because it's Waylay. Chat, I'm specifically talking about Taeho and Waylay. The Sky is the less of a non-issue, but generally if it's Taeho Waylay, it probably would have been a Sky.
The thing is, no matter what guns your opponent
But
has and
I
what
mean,
else you
it's
have,
whatever.
still
But
scary
my
to
point
retake
is
5-on-5
the
into B.
theory of the comp is not like thoughtless. It is a little bit trickier, but I actually think this comp is a little bit more in line with what I would want to see. Whoa. How? Wait, why do both of them die there?
Takes down a couple, but
Oh
she's
my
already
goodness.
so low. A thrifty win.
Oh my goodness.
That is the worst thing that could have happened to G2.
Literally
They
the
used
worst
3
thing.
ultimates
Literally the
to
worst
lose
thing.
an
How do you
easy
use
go.
your... That's actually... Oy, oy, oy,
Disaster.
oy.
Truly heartbreaking. And this
That's actually the worst
Finally
scenario.
playing retake with these ultimates. It's
Oh
pretty, but
my
the issue
gosh.
is SRN, the value she gets with that ultimate.
I guess you just assumed the Waylay ult was good enough.
Ultimates down onto that side of the map.
They created so much pressure.
Exactly. If you have Teo on site, that could be a different story. But now G2 once again onto a broken bye. I feel like they've never been comfortable this entire half.
Oof. Didn't get enough of a swing the first time. Couldn't get the bait.
In some way, shape, or form.
Now just getting bullied on orb control.
Petra goes for a walk. That's getting held, and she'll get shooed back away.
Maybe actually with a quick turnaround, but it's a boom kill to trade her out.
Well.
A little bit silly there as that C's is again perfect.
G2 is not able to hold this B site. Holy.
Relentlessly impressed by her Fade performances so far this tournament.
I think she's the most underrated player on this team, on either of our Brazilian teams, I think. You have so many names you talk about here. Generally, she's the last one to be mentioned, but you're right, not just this map with those 2 C's combos, but the timing she chooses to use that utility. Despite Big Nurse coming into her role, she has been a monster this tournament. Okay.
SRN shot so many bullets, but so few of them were for kills.
No one ever said Vanya wasn't a shooter, okay?
More than 50% were after the fact.
There's 3 or 4 players on the other side. It becomes a little less likely.
Yeah, you can't really shoot through that scenario.
Pre-fires and after,
So 6-2 up
after
go
the fact.
MIBR, and
So funny. Hey,
really
it's getting you
doesn't get
wins.
any easier for G2 because they blew all their ults on an anti-eco that they lost. So for the rest of this half, MIBR will be a step
No,
ahead
SRN
in
was
that
very good
tournament.
last year too.
That
Like individually
is a
speaking,
map that is
mechanically,
defined by power
very
ults.
talented.
One ultimate can single-handedly take a site, single-handedly win a round. And that has me real worried for G2's prospects here.
I also just think MIBR have been doing a great job of dominating orb control, even here.
And now they go A.
Okay.
Full
G2
buy
dive on down
comes
lane
out.
short. 2 more
You
players
switch it
behind
up.
this
It's
one,
good
Mimi
calls
in
from
the lead. And that's a nice shot out of her. The
MIBR.
follow-up from Vanya
Okay.
is true.
Now you reset. You reset. There you go. Just enough time for Vanya. Well done by
So often you'll
G2.
see that play out of showers with the teleport.
Yeah.
Instead, though, G2
Quick reactions through the teleport.
That is really nice from them. G2, they've conditioned these very
And
slow
it's still a
rounds
good
where if
call
they're
from
going
Sayuri,
aggressive,
I think.
it's rewalking in the
Deciding to
mid-round.
go for a hard hit on
They lose a big
showers.
round, they get
I
comes
think it's a
back
good call.
online, and this is similar to the eco round that they won.
This is more just on G2 playing it
The
well.
read is when MIBR have ultimates,
Good
they
hinder,
want to be
too.
Fighting up. They don't want to take
From,
that risk of
Akita.
sitting back and getting executed onto. And the execution there was just excellent.
I do like the approach from G2. Unfortunately for them this time around, playing very heavy on to be an MIBR.
So
with the
now you know the
Euro
Euro's coming A. Fast push out of G2. So G2's adjustment has been that we're just going to push out one side, play retake on the other. The problem is Vanya can't hold on to backside.
Cinematic with it, one-on-one. Now that teleport broken.
So they know. They know the flanks are there. That was an excellent fake TP from Bastarda. They shot it right as it was happening. So you know that the gunfire was coming from behind still. Your teammate saw multiple anyway, but
Pretty angle here. Discourages G2 from coming out from pipes. Now up on the short, two players right on the other side.
will
of
they
the
check
smoke.
it? Will they check it? When will they check it? Oh my god, the timing from Bastarda!
G2 in the back.
Holy.
It's a little bit messy. It's a little all over the place, but Melissa has always
Again,
been
it's
here,
Petra
still
with the
C's
C's.
in hand. Protects her front,
You
but she's
have to
eaten
you have to
way too
fight
much
it.
of the clock. Petra
Oh
doesn't have any chance in the
man.
round. It's another for MIBR.
Oh.
Bastarda played that post plant so well. The way that she danced around that smoke outside of you.
Oof.
And it was her stalling.
Dude,
Both with
Bastarda
the
is
agility
playing
and
a
the fight
hell of
she
a
took
game.
that gave Melissa the time to
The
come
value
up
that
and
she's
backstab
getting out of
on
the
these short
Yoru is
And win another
insane
one at
right
the late
now.
round. And this is the point.
Did you ever
I was
Shopify or
making
Team
earlier
Liquid?
where when you're playing 4-1, sometimes
Ooh,
your family is just long enough
that's
forced
tough.
to play retake. But I think MIBR have now realized that it's 4-1 every time.
That's tough.
So G2, they're going to go back to the aggression. These are the only rounds
600
that have been
all-time
working
kills
thus far.
Oh, this
at
could get
GCC.
ugly. Missiles
Holy.
immediately with a double dive to the left. Lisa tagged up. And the
I'm gonna
hindrance
go with honestly.
gives the key to the
I'm
protection
on
to
the
get the
Team
kill and get
Liquid
on
train.
out.
Your
I'm gonna go with
G2,
Team
you are
Liquid. Can you take a look at Anders'
Kill
minute concentration
Bastarda.
map during the break? Yeah, we can do that.
Stunted any aggression, reset. And play more passive defense now.
MIBR wanted to step forward, but the smoke.
Look
Tells
at this
them different.
rewalk. Two players coming out of showers. Lisa.
Holding for that one. Akita still coming back, even with the stinger in hand. And as SRN comes into the site, showers will be the problem. MIBR have to solve.
Oh boy, it's a big
Even
pinch.
just going into
Whoa.
backside. It's a kill from Vanya.
Okay.
It's a couple
Well,
more through
Vanya's
the
just
smoke.
gonna
And the fire
catch
on the
every.
floor. Lisa with a spam shot through the wall.
Oh, that bird.
Oh, look where that spike is
Oh,
hanging
that
out.
bird.
Difficult crossfire to break for Lisa.
It actually
have a
got so
wall.
much value.
Can cycle
It
that up
it
and down, try and walk her
wasted
way out.
so much time. Holy crap.
How she slices it, at some point, she'll have to face a 2-on-1.
If you say Shopify, you'll anger Sliggy. If you say Team Liquid, you'll anger Sean Garris.
Are you ready, Lisa?
Wait, Sean
No.
Garris isn't with Shopify
Yeah, not gonna
anymore.
lose a chance.
He's with 100 Thieves. What? G2's main roster was running this comp
So
with
if
Raisin
everything
for
else
Waylay.
fails, you just run
I swear,
as
maybe it was during
looks
off
every
season. I don't
round
know.
for
I
G2.
swear there was a Waylay Teo.
I mean,
Not
it
not
makes
long
sense.
ago. So either
Akita,
champs
you think
or
yesterday's
off
series,
season, but.
Getting every single first
I mean, it's
kill
not a
at
big deal.
Yeah, she was
Chat. The
outrageous
only
there.
reason I was mentioning, I'm not trying to give
Information on
credit.
these
I'm not.
fast
It's not
plays
like
has
it
been
wasn't
really
like it
good.
was used
I
enough
think
that it was
Akita
like
looks very
so and
comfortable on
so's
the way
comp.
out. She's been hitting a lot of
My
huge
point was
hitters.
that the theory isn't thoughtless.
And that's to even discount the follow-up zone like Vanya
I'm a
had
Mel
that
fan,
one.
so Shopify for me.
now,
That's
Looking toward
reasonable.
The end of this half again, conversation goes to the ult as MIBR.
I mean,
to exec fast towards B.
oh, Noya's playing so well though.
Look to rotate over.
It's
Three
tough.
players Here in SRN, way on
Ah,
through.
SRN, how, we have to check. Well, and maybe it's not always first kills; it's the entry kills that SRN's getting. That's
Yet to be dealt
insane.
with.
They don't actually end up getting
MIBR.
in.
There's a
They get
wild
stalled
opening
enough,
of
but
the
it's a
round.
Yeah, they'll
3v2
reset now,
still.
though. They're super happy to be up in a 3-on-2.
Exactly.
G2 have shown a lot of rounds where they're going for heavy lurks on these flanks. So MIBR punish and make sure that's not happening.
The thing is, though, Mimi has perfectly.
I mean,
read
SRN's right
this
now
walk
playing
back
just
into
like
A.
in the
She got
flow,
around
right?
on B.
Just
Instead,
knowing that my guesses are correct. You're not double guessing your
Akita has an outlaw
showstoppers, right?
all
You're
of
not
these
double guessing your
players have
pre-fires.
full
Oh.
Right out into the open. Putting Mimi in a 1-on-3, but they're never going to be ready for her in showers. Mimi,
Really?
2 kills waiting for.
Oh, the
And
lineup?
now the 1-on-1. Out to the side, Lisa will take the round.
Lisa's been so thorough this game.
Almost.
The one, two.
Almost.
Sure it doesn't slip away yet again.
NTNT.
So what started as a rough half for G2, they found some solutions. The fast plays, the aggression, it was working, but it was never consistent. And MIBR up 8-4, and this half happy.
Mimi almost had a moment there, but couldn't quite see it. Now G2 looking at a deficit. But before we get into the second half, we've got Jen Lee on the floor, standing by with G2's rescue.
Rescue.
Hey guys, it's Jen here, and I'm with the perfect person to ask about what's been going on behind the closed doors. G2's rescue now. Rescue, how's the vibe of the group over the 24 hours or so? Good? Determined?
Last year we also got eliminated to MIBR, so they were pretty determined to beat them today. Like, Bind is their pick, but we still pretty feel like confident on it. And yeah, they were feeling good.
So, you know, you faced MIBR too. So when it comes to coming out on top today, what is the key?
Well, MIBR is a pretty strong team, I would say. Like, they 3-0 last year. I think against them, you know, they
yeah, that's pretty rough.
Because you know, they're one of those teams like they will stand up and they have a really strong crowd too. And yeah, they're also like really good aimers, and I think they have a better roster than last year, even this year. So yeah, I think you need to be confident, just play your game, and you know, beat them.
Just beat them.
G2의 식스맨인 레스큐 선수에게
Just beat
오늘
them.
팀의 전반적인 멘탈은 어떠냐고 물어봤더니 굉장히 작년에 MIBR의 손에 탈락했던 G2이기 때문에 오늘 그런 부분을 확실히 복수해주기 위해서 지금 의지가 넘친다고 얘기를 해줬고요. 그리고 작년에 MIBR을
KC fans right behind
MIBR을
for
만났을 때 꼭
KC.
승리를 거두기 위해서 어떤 점이 중요하냐고 물어봤더니 일단 MIBR 너무 트래싱도 잘하고 분위기나 흐름을 이어갈 수도 있고 작년보다 훨씬 더 강해 보이는 로스터이기 때문에
Wonder why they chose to put all.
정말 이 멘탈 관리
I would have assumed they were going to do all of the translation at the end so you could cut it out from the global broadcast, but we just sat on the camera.
Harkening back down.
Well, MIBR currently leading 8-4 at
Where's
the
Yeji
half,
Kim?
and
Valley YouTube
it's
community posted that she
less
was
than
involved in
promising news
GCC.
to
They
hear
had
Rescue say that MIBR's roster has been
Sapphire
better
and
than the
her
roster
group
last
Radiant
year, but
had
3-0
like
G2.
not like workshop's not the right word, but they had a little activation where Yeji Kim came and got to like meet and talk with the GCC players.
Than they had last year.
I mean,
It wasn't like a
incredibly
broadcasted
strong. You
thing.
check out
It was before the event, I believe.
for SRN, who both dominant today as well as leading the scoreboard in that lower final in 2024.
Oh yeah, she is a
Choose
beast to
only
contend
one.
with. Had a
Shirtless
very good
Chobra or
start to this
Chobra in
half, that
fishnet
attack
stockings.
side.
Chat.
I think this is her map.
Keep
The way
your
that she
thoughts
plays
to
on that race,
yourselves.
Her movement is so good. Her
This
mechanics
isn't
are
your
on point,
journal
I
to
think.
write your secret
Also, just the
fantasies.
combos that she had with Melissa,
Oh yeah.
with the C's nades, it was all very, very good.
Think about the one round where she used one showstopper and it defeated
She's not watching the
3
game?
ultimates
I
from
don't think
G2.
so.
But G2
I mean,
need to come in
I wouldn't
with the
expect
pistol
her to.
round here.
Maybe she shows up for the
Pistols
finals
in the
again, but
tournament. And they played a lot of slow rounds just yesterday. Trying to go a little bit quicker this time around, but they're going to meet so much stall util.
I don't think he'll have a choice on the speed. That Molly should full cancel this hit.
Although Akita can always go up and over it with some missiles. Akita.
Oh,
will go
hiding in
ahead
the
for
smoke.
slide down
One.
in the smoke though. Lisa and Sayuri. set up
Good
this crossfire.
trade.
Now 2 teleports into
Akita's
Shower,
position
Zany
is
in the
pretty big though.
corner.
Oh,
Brings into a
oh,
3-on-3.
a corner.
And she gets out of it.
Oh,
Not for long with Bastarda following on through.
oh,
But these
Akita's not
players
in a
are
good spot
separated. Mimi
anymore.
has the TP, and Akita is stuck backside.
The minimap
TP.
is absolutely
Akita
insane.
has to wait for kills though. That's the
With
problem.
Akita between 3 players now.
But MIBR know they're
They
holding,
know.
they're
Yeah, they
waiting.
know
As
there's
Bastarda
somebody on
realizes, no.
site.
Unprepared.
Oh,
Not at all.
oh.
A 1-on-2 for
Doable
Mimi.
still.
It's gonna be the best shot
Yeah, but
she'll
you
have.
still have stun. You still have stun.
Melissa was taken low. And if Mimi needs, she has a missile.
The thing is the longer it takes, Mimi has to be concerned
First
about
she
the
needs a
potential
shot.
flanks. She's just gonna stay.
Now some reveal.
Okay. Stun.
Mimi still wants this line.
The double up.
Stepping
They're
forward.
positioned well. Oh, you're gonna
Now the
use
missile's under
salvos?
pressure as 2 players come her way.
Oh.
Nice shot.
Oh.
And Mimi's still holding down
Oh,
the fort. Sayuri around the
but he
corner.
didn't expect
We'll
the
take another pistol.
frenzy.
Sayuri has closed
Oh,
out so many of
man.
these rounds for MIBR. She keeps it in control yet again. That one
Damn.
got so weird for G2. They choose to force this round.
NT.
And I want to contrast what you watch now, where 2 players die coming through that molly, to what may have happened if they were running their old comp. With this composition, they only have
Oh,
one
that was such a
player
nice
who can
shot,
actually
too.
bypass stall Yuto. Before they had a Yoru on other maps, you'll see teams have an Omen or something else. No, this is 100% reliant on Akita. And when you choose to force those types of rounds,
Would you say he's the GOAT?
to get the opener.
Like, of all
You're essentially
time? I don't think there is
gambling
one.
on that happening.
I mean, we barely have
And
one
we're
in
gonna go G2's
VCT.
way on that pistol.
Yeah. And yet the hope is that it has so
I mean,
many
the GOAT
times gone
team,
their
I
way.
guess
Akita has
I
been
guess it would be
looking solid.
Shopify, the
I
de
think this
facto.
tournament
If they
stepping
win
onto
this year, I think
global
that
stage for the
solidifies
first
it.
time. Young
Um,
player for G2.
but even within Shopify,
But
you know,
MIBR,
you got
no strangers to the stage, no
Mel,
strangers to
Floor, Noya,
taking
I
these
mean,
pistols. Best starter.
Alexis and
Looks
Sarah
Akita
at
right
times
out of
as
the sky.
well. Just their roles are more like
The rest
situational.
of MIBR can show up to this site, take things slow as G2 really try to fight forward. They're throwing absolutely
What is
everything in,
that?
and
What
Melissa
is that
forming.
second?
2 players in this lobby haven't played at GCC before. But it does
Dude,
feel a little different. In
what
Brazil,
was
they
that
play LAN
second
for
kill through
pretty
the, or the
much
third
every
kill through the
event, more
smoke?
than really any other region. So despite it being Lisa's first event, she has so much experience on stages just like this.
Dude, look at this.
Akita, though,
Oh,
it does feel a bit newer. Only had that opportunity
Holy.
for the finals in EMEA in
G2
stage 3.
G2 is not a consideration
show
for
up here,
GOAT.
but
I think that's
What if
as much as I like G2.
since arriving on this stage?
G2 won the first time, changed their roster, and they haven't looked confidently, you know,
End of the year.
like contenders at GCC
Now
since.
step 2 players up A short. Of course,
They look strong. They look like they're
SRM's
contenders
making
just in
noise.
general, but not anywhere close to.
start it. First shot goes
Shopify
wide.
in the
Wants to
past
challenge
years.
Again, but there Akita is stepping up for the first time in the second half. Things still awkward outside of market. Vanya holding for this.
Good
Zayuri
hold.
will drop. Still, G2 didn't choose to take a site, instead sort of coming back.
But
seeing
look
if
at this.
the aggression was
MIBR,
still
look at the
gonna be
minimap.
there.
They know. They know it has to be A. Unless Melissa gets picked off.
The worry is SRN.
Oh, was zoomed in a little too early.
Now with MIBR divided on opposite sides of the map.
This should be stabilized now. These
'Kay,
2 players,
Lamps
they
is
only
clear.
have a bulldog each.
Kind of. Not
And
100%.
For G2,
But
you know that one more player is on the flank.
I like what MIBR is doing. They're going to play for exits.
So
You
yeah,
have
me being very
bulldogs.
thorough in watching that angle.
You can try to get them. You've got both sides covered other than
I'm
showers.
gonna lock up this 5th round. I wanna
Yeah, you
take
think
a-
so?
Yeah. I want to take a chance.
So
to
Melissa's
talk
going to
about
go
the
around
context
because
outside
that's
just
the
what
only
they're
place that
losing,
could be
but what
safe
they're
in
gaining
theory. Yep, the
with
pings
this
are coming
double
out.
drone composition, 'cause
They
it is
want the
very
This
exits.
guy in the Tejo.
Yeah. No
Melissa's
one
gonna
really
wait.
plays
Oh,
that kind of double initiator,
close.
especially not now after all the initiator nerfs. But I
Oh,
think what
1,
the strength
2.
of it is on
Damage.
Okay, Melissa,
Damage.
Drop a little highlight for us.
Yeah. Get your ultimate maybe if she can die. Yeah, she'll
Yep.
do that.
Yeah, she wants
So
that.
what this is going to give
Death or
G2
kill.
is kind of 2 things. One, on your executes, you can be pathing a drone.
Does your wife
one
ever
side
watch your
and
streams?
the other at the
All
same
the
time? You
time.
have, like, crazy info. The other, when you play your slow
Thankfully,
rounds,
she's not
it's
actively
very
reading
good for
chat all the
just picking
time,
extremities.
but she also
Getting
reads
players
chat
that
every now
onto
and
the
then.
ult orbs. And I think the third strength of having all those drones is if they want to play slow rounds like they play on a map like they're split.
Yeah, no,
so many
she
chances
doesn't
to
like watch
wait
the
out
full
initial
stream obviously because
aggression
she's got
and then be able
she's
to
got work to do
kind of really
too.
clear
But
and pick and
she
poke at different
she likes
parts
to
of
check
the
in or
map
just leave it on every
simultaneously
now and
in a
then.
way you can't with solo initiator.
The fishnet things would be awkward.
Information gain comes to
Yeah,
effect in these rounds, especially now
yeah,
that Bastardo
yep.
has picked up the
Sometimes we
operator.
gotta have some tough
Having multiple drones
conversations.
is probably the best way to counter
Not
out
by
an
choice.
Oh yeah, it is. There's that first facet, just getting that sky flash in and claiming an alt orb. But MIBR very quickly reclaim that space.
This round's kind of do or die for G2. I mean, they have money, but not for
And
everybody.
that's pulled a rotate from Lisa.
And Mimi is suspicious.
Oh,
Very
Mimi's
aware
getting
that
away.
shadows what could be coming.
Almost the lineup. Almost.
SRN will shy away
Okay,
from the
just
fight.
keeping them at bay.
Bastardo now with the operator in hand.
But
There's a
yeah,
drone for
this
her, though.
Here
this
comes
is
that
a
dog,
good
tries to swing
thing
in
for
front of it.
Bastard.
Good
Bastard's gonna go
patience
for
out
one
of
more shot.
G2,
Oh,
and Bastardo
okay.
will be forced to teleport back into
Saturate.
sight.
Oh, saw the cross.
Sees Akita on the cross. Akita saw her as well.
Oh, Bastardo's
And
kind
now
of
G2
greeting
coming down.
for
She's
it.
trying to run
Greeting
away, but
for
the ball
it.
is on the
No.
floor. Chew her up.
Honestly,
MIBR,
though, I
think they're calling
respect
a
it.
save.
I respect it. You were
That's a great
you were
example of how the drones come
dedicated to
into play.
hold the site with
G2
the op.
start
You
towards A
want to
showers.
try to get value and
MIBR reclaims
delay.
that space. But as
it was
G2's
greedy.
rotating,
It ended
they
up
send
being
the
greedy,
drone
but I'd
ahead.
rather have that
Pulls
than a
Lisa
super
off
passive
B
op every
and
single
opens up
round.
this free site to
Because plays
execute
like this will
with
pay
the
off
melee.
at some point.
And then the
It's also
layers
credit to
on top of
G2 that they just
is our
shoved it in
neutral
once they
combos
realized
to go
it's just
nice.
a
I think
Yoru.
A lot of the time, G2 are going to throw either a Viper
It did
molly
look
or
like it was
Brimstone
going to be a
molly
kill
on
in
the
Sky,
CT
but
flood into
unfortunate.
backside of
There's no
B.
shot boom,
That
make it
wasn't
back,
necessarily
right? I think Full
intended
Sense
to
makes it in.
combo on the retreating player. That's just part of their default exec.
I don't know,
onto B.
Paradox,
The fact that
honestly.
Akita
There's so many
just lights up
factors
the
at
floor
play.
and makes it
Yeah, I
impossible
almost forgot that we still
for
don't know.
Bastarda to run out of there, who had already used the teleport, being pushed back by the
We'll
drone,
see.
as you mentioned.
And that's an
Beautiful.
even bigger win for G2 because the round that MIBR had the operator, it's
Yeah,
already
so this
done.
is huge.
They'll set
This
line on
is
the floor.
huge.
Now MIBR do survive with 3 guns in their hands, so
Boom CEO tweeted
something of a buy
unlucky.
heading in
What,
here.
just recently?
That was so thorough from Mimi to consider that repush out of showers.
I mean, it's social media, so it's all fun and games, but it is funny to it is funny to hear someone say
Showed us a slower round in the last
unlucky
one.
when it was technically
Being a little
I'm not
too
saying they
sassy,
weren't
but
good
they'll
enough,
move
but it
forward.
was technically
Inside
lucky in the
round.
first
LPR's here as
place.
well. The duelists ready
But
to rock on B.
it's a funny
High
tweet.
chance SRN just goes walking out of sand, but after putting down the boom bot, instead choosing to come back into long. This is where MIBR want to take the fight.
Do you think Mr. Chobra would fight chat over our comments?
Pistol here.
Could be a
No.
snake.
Here we go. It's
She
gonna
doesn't
be
have
high
time for
flash
that.
off the haunt.
But
And
she
SRN
might
gets
be
that
like, I
first
think you
kill.
should
Now
stop
three swing
streaming.
Petra is there. Holding the line, trying to
That could
stop this
happen.
gun from being retrieved.
Yeah, that hero gun. I don't think Bastarda has any way to get that forced away by the drones. And G2 freeze.
Yeah, G2 not fully committing. Vanya was playing control outside of showers the whole time to make sure no
Going
one
back,
wrapped up.
MIBR's trying to figure it out. They're trying to guess.
Regrouping a little bit before the
Yeah, I
full
mean,
pop.
just the 2 pistols here doesn't feel
MIBR free to
great.
respond of their own.
So Yuri's trying to cover
Be
both
Sayuri
window
with the
and the
Phantom.
trade. I don't think it's
Backside.
going to be
That'll
good.
the biggest problem for G2 if they commit, but that's a big if.
But will they commit? This is G2 we're talking about. They love these
40
slow rounds.
seconds
This is
and you're going to
very last
slow
second
rotate back to
rotation.
A after using the salvos at 40
Yesterday,
seconds?
There were a lot of rounds of wait a second, they're teleporting, which is now causing all of MIBR to start rotating. It feels like the teleport was maybe even a little bit
MIBR
pre-fired.
second guesses it. There's only 2 players on it.
I mean,
Neither can
MIBR
stop
actually
this fight.
just
There's
knows
Molly's ready
G2
to go down onto
too
the spike.
much.
Yes, Mimi is in the site. I think they should be able to plant, but Amy is taking some damage. Sayuri's already into the back of sight now.
Oh,
A nightfall
no.
means MIBR will activate
This was
quickly.
overcooked,
Mimi on
whether they
bench.
win or lose. This was
Breaks the
overcooked
haunt,
for
and the swing
sure.
comes through at the same time.
What a swing from Lisa. Good timing.
MIBR tactical on the approach back in.
Okay,
G2
just
dropped
pre-firing
early
the molly to
Leave Amy
draw time.
in
Oh, no.
lamps.
Oh, no.
And our position has been known.
Amy just like closed her eyes
Molly
like
on the other side is-
after getting
The spike is tapped.
hit by that. The second
Swings
molly.
come in. MIBR holding for it.
Oh,
And Vanya has to have
Vanya?
1v3.
Vanya?
She started off and she finishes it.
crap!
Just unreal from
Oh
Vanya.
my gosh.
She has been G2's best player this tournament.
Holy.
Beasting on the brimstone
Holy.
yet again. With a truly
They should have
unreal
lost that
Red Bull
round.
clutch.
They should have lost that
when
round.
it comes
They
so
messed it
down
up.
on the clock,
G2
it's
absolutely
crazy.
messed it up. They
For
get
G2, these are
bailed
the rounds
hard
that
by
they
Vanya.
were getting away with
Holy.
against Liquid on their split
Holy.
overtime. Calling last second pivots
Oh
without
my
an
gosh.
index.
10 HP.
But somehow they keep making it work.
It looks like
And
Akita's
I
just
mean, she
literally
can't believe it.
spamming
They
the
can't
emote
believe
wheel
it.
and can't
I
figure
feel
out
like I
which
just witnessed,
reaction
like,
to have.
3 different things that Akita just did there.
It's like
completely
it's like all
separate
these
trains of
reactions just
thought.
mixed together and melded in her brain. She just started spamming all of them at
Time out.
once.
Yeah.
I would
Collect
leave it too if
yourself.
I was MIBR.
That's so funny.
Brutal round to
What a
lose.
reaction. That's such a raw reaction.
And
Oh
G2
my
is back
God.
in this. 3 rounds, 1 in a row. Couple with some nice detail, 1 with a
Oh,
nice
that's so
clutch.
funny. I mean, it was insane. It's just so funny.
Me a
It's so
little bit
real.
nervous
It's such a
about
real
MIBR's chances,
reaction.
but MIBR
Oh
called
my
a timeout,
goodness.
and the options they have to work with.
No, that's
it has to
great.
be
No, that's
Bastarda
so
and looking
real.
how this
Like, it just
offense
shows
is
how
playing.
insane it
It's
was.
gonna
Like,
be so
nobody
hard.
believed in
She
it.
basically
Nobody
needs
believed in it.
someone holding
Oh
hands with her
my
to break
gosh.
the drones.
Yeah.
Because there are so many drones to
But
push her
I
off.
don't think that's a
All right, you got
difficult
ults.
ask.
The op comes back out. If
G2
G2 wins this round, they're on track to overtake. If they
should
win
have it
this,
done,
it's 9,
or
and then there's
she might
no
just try
op,
and
so
get
there's a
ahead
good
of it.
chance they can get to
Okay.
10.
Close on short.
Well, there's an instant dog and an instant TP up into heaven.
Fortunately, no one broke it for her again. So
Okay, but you used a lot of drones already. Okay, using ults right away. You still have Armageddon. I'm assuming they're going to use that for post-plant. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, Akita doesn't greet it. Okay, they don't have it, so they have to use it first.
But MIBR got out with 5, and now a Yoru ult to fight back in.
MIBR gonna be quick.
This is not good. Yeah, this is good from MIBR, though. Because they realized G2 actually didn't get to keep control of backside. Oh, that's so much info from Bastardo. Bastardo sees everybody. The back. Bastardo wins the fight in the back, but Vanya
is a monster.
Dude, what?
And Bastardo into a 1-on-3.
Oh my gosh.
Only sees fire and despair. Vanya back to back.
Vanya's insane.
8 kills in the last 2 rounds from the Turkish controller.
Holy.
That feels so good for her. Last year it was her debut with G2.
Yeah, double 4Ks.
Memories of losing to them in the lower finals. Now here, basically single-handedly winning back-to-back rounds.
Wild stuff. Now sitting 20.
Now you don't have op.
on
You're
the
on
plane.
an eco if you're MIBR.
Right for MIBR. They got everyone
Oh
offside.
boy.
A Yoru ult to fight back in.
Kira, you're just in. It just got very interesting. Just got very interesting. Doesn't take damage though. Doesn't take damage.
That is actually a free outlaw if MIBR were to go for the flank, but instead calling it off
Okay, has
as
to
G2
bail.
speed up on A.
Akita's getting a lot of confidence off of her teammates now as well.
Still back in spawn.
Even if she's not getting the frag, she's like actually going in, creating
execs
space and
onto the
not
site.
overreaching at the same time.
Sayori's hands, so danger in U-Haul.
Good thing is you just don't have to
Okay.
take U-Haul if you just hold the
No, no,
exits out of
you
it.
don't
If
want
Akita wants to
U-Haul
go
at all.
onto
Oh,
heaven,
good single dash
what a
by
silly
Akita
little
there.
exec here.
We don't see enough single
Now
dashes
just peering
situationally.
into spawn, it's bullying time against MIBR.
A little too far wide. That's fine.
Lisa stands up to bullies. Won't let that one get away.
The rest of
Sayori is
MIBR
still
are just bystanders.
Uh-oh,
She has a
Mimi.
very
Chill, chill,
weird
chill, chill, chill.
exclave in U-Haul. They know she's here. They're not
Oh,
going
Vanya,
in.
yeah, Vanya doesn't want the kill. You don't care. You know that if you win this round, you just need to win one more round and then you overtake them.
The extraction maybe a little
You
bit
take this
later.
one and then the next buy round,
Mimi
and then they're on an eco. They won't have an
still
op for the
trying
rest
to
of the half.
Farm up a few kills here. Petra connects on the other side. I mean, truthfully,
Unless we see
G2
Bastardo
are
racking up
starting
the
to get
creds,
some
but
momentum
we'll see.
behind themselves.
They are.
Not too far away from a few more ultimates. Only one round trailing now after refusing to lose a single
Now you have
rifle
Seekers
round in the
and
second half.
Pit.
Remember, this started off with
G2 can do another fast hit if they want.
Winning the
They can do
pistol, but
another
it has
fast
now
hit
been
if they
5
want.
rounds in a row for G2.
If I was MIBR, I think I would not go back to this operator.
Slippery. Thank you
Because
for
it
redeeming
is
the
not
bias
bound
cast. You
success
do
every
have to pick a
time.
team.
Bastardo is just getting droned off the line.
Yeah, we changed it. It's no longer just the losing team. You can
Conquering
choose
one
to
side
cheer
with
for the
double
winning
smokes
team.
And being like proactive in
We've
fighting with double
adjusted
Lewis
it.
and the fade on the other. But they disagree. Bastardo
Yeah.
wants
G2.
another
All
try.
right.
But the thing is,
Bias
for the
cast,
playoffs,
Twitch
you
point redeemed for
have
G2
ways
coming
to
into this
break those
round.
drones and give her
All right,
pockets to swing
G2,
into line. We
Vanya
haven't
currently
seen that yet.
20 and
The
12.
issue, though, is if it ever
They
comes
only
down to
lose
a
to
retake, it
MIBR
becomes
once
so
in
much harder
G2's
to pull
book.
off.
They're here for revenge. It's only
What's going on
natural.
here? Akita not even dashing
Siri,
in.
I mean, trying to imitate
Akita is
some
in
of the best
lamps,
kills
while G2
with the
are
smoke
regrouping
spams,
to
but
exec on B.
you got to be better than that if you want to get it.
Currently
And
being
look at
held
this. I mean, Sayuri is
by Sayuri.
completely baited by one
Seekers out
single
of hookah,
waylay
ready for
over on the
G2
A
to
site. G2's
pile
got
up
him
into the site.
absolutely riled up.
Lurk now
I mean,
dealt with
Akita
the
dying
Bastardo
doesn't even
again
matter. It was
fails
just meant to
find
create
impact.
space on B.
So
Job
it's a
well
straight up
done by
4-on-4
Akita.
retake, but Amy has the pit.
Good
That's
pit to
nasty.
make sure that they can't
MIBR.
even get in. You
Not
could
gonna
even
have an
stay on
easy
top
time
of the
coming back to that one,
tube.
just facing
And they're all
up
just
into
going to
it.
walk in
Amy
right into
is just gonna
Amy's
mow them
pit.
all down.
It is so over. G2 rolling forward. Gonna tie it up.
What is going on?
And they're
in
probably
this
going to
second
just
half?
move onward. They're going to go
Complete
11-10.
reversal,
I mean,
really.
you get 10-10.
Run for the hills.
MIBR is out of creds again.
So you're telling me Akita takes U-Haul single-handedly
Jeez.
alone,
Yes.
just sits there,
Legitimately,
takes the final
actually,
kill.
the best
But while
space
that's
creation
going
on the other side of the
Sun's
map.
duelist, G2
Drew 3
execute
people.
B and win.
What a goaded
Apparently,
call
that seemed
by
to be
Mimi.
the case. It was odd. Like it seemed like MIBR
Incredible
were like playing
call.
on site. They just had the operator
Yeah.
down on hookah.
And again, it doesn't do anything because she just gets wrapped around from the player's hookah.
But honestly, if G2 have the hard read that op is going to be down B long, the way they called that round out
exactly
of
the way to be
is perfect.
Yep.
Full exec out of hookah. You have the Sky.
Drew
trails.
joined
Trailblazers
G2 goes
tell
in
you
this year.
exactly where to go. The Seekers, rather. And then you can just slide in behind.
Even if that's a dog, it also works.
Yeah.
Just walk it up long. So MIBR.
Oh, there's the timeout. There's the timeout.
They have lost 6 rounds
10-10
in a
back
row.
to an eco or a weird half buy. You know, honestly, that's one of the reasons that I really like Petra as well. Petra's got a lot of star player energy. Petra also, like, you can really feel that she just loves competing.
Stop hopping.
Okay.
With Starta and
Like,
SRN,
whether it's
play
during the
one
game,
side
whether
with
it's during
Melissa, and get
walkouts, during,
aggressive into one
you know,
of the two
whatever.
extremities on that side of the map.
Like,
And on the other
she's
side,
got
heavy
that,
bunker
like,
with
I
the-
am
with
so
the two
giddy to be
controllers.
here
So you're
and
talking
friggin'
B
get on
long
the
showers
stage
when you
type
fight. If you play on
type
those
vibe.
lines, can play on the teleporter even to get a crunch
You can have a
happening.
pinch from that side, and then on the other.
It's always a treat to see.
G2, even though they have very good exit.
You know, Bind does oftentimes have bangers now. Split always. Bind used to be kind of up and down, but I would say this year Bind has been mostly good.
I mean, the test there is whether or not MIBR are too busy throwing the utility to have their guns
But
out.
GC Team
and then
has
the
best
Waylay can
reaction plays or mid-rounding?
Crush you.
Okay,
One
so-
thing that's been consistent throughout today has been the G2 fans out in force. Like, even when things were going rough, even when they were getting beaten on eco rounds, still
I
making
think
noise here in Love
Liquid
Park.
is pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's very-
Shopify...
traveled well, these EMEA fans.
Shopify is most likely good. It's
This
just
is
that
the eco run from
oftentimes,
IBR,
like,
but
half
this
of their
is
games are
chooses
just
to
winning
use
so
the pick.
dominantly that there's no
Working
need
towards
for
that.
it.
Interesting setup.
I would argue that
Waiting
G2
for
is
the starter.
slightly
She's playing her
below,
turn, so
but
she can
they're
dig
still
out, TP
decent.
out, and then hope SRN gets something done in the corner.
And if they realize it's a lot of players, SRN does have a showstopper. If they commit all the way up, nice shot.
Oh, and did
from
they
that
see the
startup.
raise? No.
Showstopper
Oh,
could come online, but she doesn't get it off. Pulls the trigger too late.
too late.
And Nikita can just slide up into the site.
Oh, that's a disaster. It actually might
Now
be over.
post-stunt for G2 in a round that was
Oh, God.
quite literally half a second from disaster.
Okay.
Okay, let's calm
We
down,
might
G2.
still be half a second from disaster. 3-on-3. Melissa has a gun.
Oh, but remember what Amy did here last
Ah, the
time.
hero rifle.
That was 3 kills in that position. Granted, there was a
Not
pit.
spotted.
The hunt didn't show.
Not spotted.
dear, only one, though.
Uh,
And Nikita and Petra pushed away from the spike.
It's another rifle picked up. It's double rifles. You have to use the way layout. Yep, I like that. Just to
Only
delay.
tags the player back sight. Now Nikita dancing around the side of the smoke. Shorty comes in.
Oh,
It's
what a
three on the ground
confidence
from her.
play.
And now Lisa.
That was
solo
that was a
timer
bit of a
clock.
miss from
Needs to get
Petra.
on this spike.
Oh no.
Needs to get it to half. Needs to get this
Oh.
kill. Petra will take another and take the lead for the first time for G2.
That's 8 rounds, 1 in a row for G2. They are rolling in
Damn.
the second half.
Petra
And to be
almost
fair,
screwed them
okay,
over
winning
with
that
the
round, it makes
full
sense
team
it's equal, But
flash.
MIBR used 2 ultimates, the pick and the showstopper
But
here that got nothing.
She
And
carried
this is
through.
so
She
heartbreaking.
carried through.
The second that she's pulling it out is when Akita
That was a
gets
bit of a
kill.
nutty round.
It's the
That was a bit of a
difference
nutty
between using
round.
the satchel and
This was
just
so
casting
smart from
that
Lisa
dang
too,
rocket.
but
Yep.
Lisa
time.
Lisa
And you
hears her
understand why she does
close
it, wants to
and she jumps
hard
into the
target
smoke.
hitting. She
I
doesn't
mean,
have that half
Lisa
second.
didn't really have a choice one way or the
Doesn't
other,
happen.
but
Ends
it's
up
rough.
falling. Now MIBR needs someone to step up.
But that was just their ego.
Melissa falls away from showers. Smoke goes down. Another orb gained by G2.
3 players stacked up on A. SRN boosted top box. MIBR just hard anchoring this round.
Okay, they're watching showers.
Sayuri goes
They bought up,
unnoticed.
by the way,
Play right on top for an Amy's looking down inside of the smoke.
as they should, but that doesn't mean that they
Now
won't have buys
backside,
the next round. They have to win this
absolutely
round.
bombarded by utility. Mimi finds the spam shot.
Okay, the fast TP, the flank. Bastarda wins the flank. That's big.
Started to do something for showers. Can
3v4?
SRN do something in lamps?
Gonna
They
go for.
can.
Okay, Esteron's buying so much time. Huh?
Spike is down on the ground.
Bastar-
Vanya gets to herself.
Why did Bastarda take the TP all the way?
And Bastarda teleported all the way back to B.
So they won't know
Why?
exactly where she is. But still a 1v3. G2 watching every angle. And Amy so
Why?
thorough. G2. They were trailing into half. They lost the pistol. Since then, it has been perfect.
From 10.
She's like, I just wanted to give you the sticker. Like, what?
10
What the hell?
was the comeback.
I think it had to have been a misclick.
Just straight up dominance.
And Vanya continues to impress.
And she was the one who started this, right?
I don't know.
Remember the back-to-back 4Ks.
Let's go, baby.
No, it can't be on Nats because it had to be the Yoru TP.
MIBR have to hold on.
That was so weird. She was in such a good position too. You know what? I think you're right, Default. She was trying to set a new TP but forgot the old one was still there. That is probably what happened. That's the best call. Oh, that's a heartbreaker if that's what it was. Yeah, I've done that before too. Heat of the moment type of thing. You think it's been long enough. You're not even thinking about it.
Sneaking some players into short. Flash pings from Petra.
Petra's just pressuring them, waiting for this round.
Akita's diving into the site. At the same time, MIBR under
fire.
fire.
With the spike.
Against the wall, but not out yet.
Oh no.
They have this spike.
Yeah, Akita had the spike the whole time. It was a huge mistake from G2.
Oh no, that's a blunder.
They put down the smoke themselves. Now an orb.
Amy should be able to get this.
Yeah.
She will.
Now though, with that time gained,
Vanya has to go big. Vanya has to go big.
And
oh no. Will Vanya get spotted? Lisa's gonna wait. Lisa's gonna wait.
To scout out the site.
Bastarda? Bastarda doesn't have a TP set up. Bastarda forgot to. Oh, you don't even have a TP.
Again. The dimensional drift means nothing.
Huge from Vanya. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I think Bastarda's started panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think the pressure has got to him. I think you're right. Bastarda, and the thing is I mean, chat, don't let this take away from it. Bastarda was getting insane Yoru value for the first like 60% of this match.
So simple.
But these last 2 rounds, it just seems like there's a couple blunders. Because here, I think she was like trying to, or maybe she was swapping guns. I don't know. She was like trying to do something and didn't leave the showers fast enough and didn't get enough info. Oh, so she just didn't pick up a gun. Yeah, I don't know.
But Amy is still unchecked.
Dude, they have no idea about Amy. The thing is, it's time. Amy has to rush it. Oh.
Wait a second.
Oh.
SRN has the read after
SRN must have seen the barrel.
Oh, what? But is there time? It's down to the wire, and with 1 second left, MIBR stay alive.
Where did Sayuri pull that out of? I need to see those kills again.
What in the world?
With the Guardian, no less.
It was so over.
The IGL. And this is how it started, Akita.
It was so over.
Sure, she gives up the spike, but G2 turn it around. Get this kill on the lurker. You thought it was going to be another masterclass from Vanya. Bastarda makes a big mistake, but it's the IGL.
What in the world are those shots?
But is it enough?
Holy cow.
One more round to decide if it ends here or if we head to OT.
You use Tail ult as well? Melissa's got Fatal. Oh boy.
G2 do not want to go back to another overtime. I remember how that series ended last night.
Oh, nobody tagged. That is a little fishy because there was a Brimstone ult.
Put some pressure towards showers.
I don't want to take those chances.
Call back to see if anyone's walked on B.
So G2 wants to rework the map. They have just enough time to explore B and rotate back to A if they need. But they're not keeping track of showers, so it looks like they're committed to B, right? They're sending this drone right now to make sure anyone who is going to rotate has to at least hang back.
MIBR have seen a lot of these setups with the drone on one side to pull a fake. They don't bite on it this time.
Yeah, when does Melissa makes the call to rotate? But now it's a Now G2 decides it's been a little bit too long.
Still, time is
and then the toxic screen, but the toxins are low, so it's going to go down and you're not going to see anybody. So G2's making it seem like they're still not here. The early smoke from Sayuri to make sure they can hold on to back sight. Does G2 push out of it? They want to. They want to. They're not quite aware of it. Oh, huge Nightfall. TP back, but it's not clear. It's not clear. Mimi has to clear it. Bastarda's there. Bastarda's there.
MIBR want this map.
That is redemption for Bastarda.
Oh my god.
She had a diabolical half. 3 rounds with the operator where she gets nothing.
Dude, the overcook from G2 while not being ready. Why? Oh man, it kills me when teams.
Absolute most.
try to throw fakes when you're... I think the initial sky fake was fine, but then... Oh my goodness. And then the fight to... The choice to fight the 50-50... Yeah, time pressure wrecked him. The rush to rotate B without actually having info and taking the pinch fight, potential pinch fight, and backside of A. Oh man.
2 years in a row eliminated by Brazil.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of shocked that they rotated. Mimi must have thought. I don't know. Mimi must have thought that it was just one rotating out.
Can they change the script?
It's rough. It's unfortunate. I mean, heat of the moment, you're not able to calculate all of it. I get it. It's tough, but it's rough to watch. It's so unfortunate. It hurts.
Prowler's unsuccessful.
The fans are going crazy on both sides. You love to hear that.
Who's on the aggro line, falls back to play high-low with Akita.
This is abnormally slow from MIBR. They were doing so many grouped hits.
Yeah, but they know that G2's adjustment in the first half was starting with 3-man pushouts. That's when G2 started to win a couple rounds.
You see Mimi
so MIBR just wants to hold back.
Either side of the map, Bastarda.
Bastarda's back.
Shot. And now it will just be Amy and Nikita in backside, taking control over lamps. Still slow from MIBR to get into the site.
Bastarda does.
It's going to be messy with Nikita.
Has the right read.
Shoulder reveal, good utility.
Oh, what a combo! Holy! Good double team.
For Vanya and Petra. After playing a perfect second half, to lose a couple of rounds into an OT and now find themselves in a 2-on-5.
I mean, this round's definitely over. But you gotta imagine now the momentum. Absolutely. Like, it's not even that it's in favor of MIBR. It's the fact that I think G2 is probably shaken.
MIBR have so swiftly switched this momentum back into their control. Pretty much every round on their attack, they showed these hyper-fast plays here. They slow it down, and that's...
Chat, actually, sorry, Sushan. Can we I'm gonna disable that. Can we refund that? Because my throat hurts today, so I don't wanna risk wrecking it more before having to cast the whole week. That's my bad. I should have thought ahead on that one, Sushan. Sorry about that.
Then having the huge round of the Guardian on B site. To force this
so mods, if we can refund that, I'll turn off the redeem.
The leaderboard to boot.
G2 have to wrestle some control back. This game was all elation for them. You see the change on the face of Akita. For Vanya, who...
Yeah, no worries. And then in the future, I'll have like the clip and whatnot all tied to it so people know what it is.
Try and summon one more on attack.
Both teams are playing well, or is one team misplaying? In the beginning, I would say that G2 was misplaying a little bit, and MIBR was just taking advantage of it. But I would say that both teams are playing well now.
Yeah, kind of a roller coaster for them.
Casting next week. I can kiss your throat better.
Mimi has loved calling these.
Kissing someone's throat
is this the round where she simplifies?
Doesn't sound safe or healthy.
Certainly MIBR want to fight.
A seize? Melissa was usually saving the seizes. This is different.
They're reading that it's going to be a fast play on A.
Oh.
G2 creeping in.
They hear it. They hear it.
Drone is when they pull the trigger, but G2 wisely retreats.
A little bit mistimed, but also they were not in distance for either one anyway.
So much pressure on Akita to find the first kill here, but it's Petra to do it instead. Melissa in the back of sight.
Huge shot.
Utility is there.
Big flash.
But still two
okay, Lisa on the flank. Timing has to go crazy.
Instead,
the two on site have to just chill if you're MIBR. G2 is so scared. G2 is so scared. You have the numbers and they're still so scared. Oh no, the blunder, the opening timing for Lisa. Oh. How is it a 1v1? 30 HP?
Is she just going back into spawn? Can she even do this?
Oh,
no!
what?
SRN straight through the box goes ballistic! Oh my word, that is a statement from MIBR.
It was the near perfect half for
That's
G2,
insane.
bringing it all the way back. You thought they had it in the bag.
That's
but it's
insane.
Sayori in round 24. It's SRN in overtime.
Holy.
And Brazil is happy.
Oh, this one
Up
hurts.
map in this series.
This one
We head
hurts.
to sunset after this.
This one hurts. Holy. I think she saw, I want to say, you can see them right above the box.
Spawn?
No.
Can she even do?
No, this is just a read.
Petra in a
Holy.
one-on-one. Is she just going back in? Spawn? Can she even do this? Oh no!
Did she have step? Maybe.
Tears open this round. The flank will come on in, and it's Petra in a one-on-one.
Oh, you might have heard the steps in hookah. Or lamps.
Is she just going back into spawn? Can she?
Yeah, it had to have been. Had to have been. Yep. You heard the wooden steps in lamps, so you're waiting and just goes for the pre-fire knowing that she's weak and she has to take the initiative and that there is an angle that you can escape to spawn. It's still a crazy read, but there was audio. That's crazy.
Even do this?
It's still insane. It's still insane. It's still insane. Holy. What a map. What a map. Yeah, no, even with audio to know to spam the gap where you can hide like behind the box into CT. And then just the timing as well. I mean, holy crap. What a oh my gosh. What a map. All right, chat, we're going to run some ads. I'm going to step away and I'm going to make some tea actually. I don't feel that terrible, but I just want to get ahead of it and make sure my throat is okay. My voice is okay for next week for SVL. So we'll play some ads. Hi, Chobra. Sleepy stream was too positive for me to express my pain about that map loss. You can express your pain a little bit here. Don't go too crazy, but it was a tough game if you lost it. We will be right back, chat.
Hi guys, it's Bella. I'm standing with MIBR's Blitz and Arthur here today. One more win to continue your run here at GCC. How confident are you guys going into Sunset now?
Agora vocês estão a uma partida de continuar a sua jornada aqui. Quão confiante vocês estão agora entrando na Sunset?
A gente entrou muito confiante nessa série, mesmo faltando um mapinha só, a gente vai tratar como tá 0 a 0. Teve um apagão agora nessa bind, mas a gente vai conversar aqui, vai voltar muito forte para Sunset para fechar o mapa e continuar no campeonato.
We're pretty much like confident since the beginning. Yes, we had like a blank just here by that bind, but we're just gonna sit down, talk a little bit more, and then come back even stronger for the next.
Even
Sunset.
Stronger? Okay, all right. Vamos. Obrigada.
Obrigada.
Goodbye.
Good job, Bella. I know she was very proud of that. But yeah, even stronger MIBR. I mean, after that map, that was 14 to 12, by the way, the final scoreline, a very, very, very close matchup. It came down to the 1v1s, the 1v2s, or the 2v1s, right? However you want to put it, this was a very, very tight matchup.
I know that in this graphic it only says 2 clutches and going for the side of G2, but the amount of, as you're saying, 1v1s, 2v2s, that all down to the last bit, the players getting 4Ks here and there, like so many super impressive individual plays that we've been seeing. So many mistakes that were so hardly punished by MIBR coming from G2. An amazing bind, honestly. That was genuinely enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
But Bastard is a player who was kind of getting like kind of quiet throughout the entire.
Oh, I forgot to leave the volume up. Sorry, chat.
Out of nowhere, you get the 3K to bring it into OT, and you ride that momentum.
That's my bad.
I honestly think that she carried the entire overtime.
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is just that one round, right? Just one round. And that brings us to a Verizon high-speed moment from round 4. We have this moment, which we thought this was just magic to watch.
I think this set the tone a lot for what we saw on the attack. Number one, the very quick executes that we were seeing for the side of MIBR. G2 that tries to flood on the side very quickly. And the moment, of course, is just using that seize with the Brimstone ultimate.
Yo, this was a crazy game. This was a crazy game. This was a good one.
You just can't do
This was a
anything
good
about
one.
it. It's just a lose-lose. And it was a fast flood attempt too from G2, but yeah, I mean that tether and
What a
the
game.
ultimate,
What
it's just,
a
it's
game.
You just get cooked.
Yeah. And
Cooked.
literally, actually, with
Absolutely.
that round, right? It's so amazing how MIBR were just had so many of these set plays, but the comeback from G2 was also very respectable. And we were talking about how it only takes one round sometimes. Vanya had 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back. I think that also.
Hi, Chobra. Do you know how to drive? Yes.
And looking at, when G2 was trying
Currently
to get more
practicing in a
aggressive,
simulator.
Okay. A little bit of control over the
With like
map.
pedals and
We
everything?
also saw some very key plays. So then we
Like a
have
full
to look
setup?
at both of the Brimstones of this map. Sahiri also leading the team. What an amazing performance, time after time. I love the explosiveness, how they were able again to punish every single thing, every small thing that G2 could do wrong.
I've
The
actually
awareness also of, like, clearing
never
everything,
used
and knowing what
like a
weapons to use.
simulator at
Amazing
home.
play for the side of
Like the only time I've used what you could call a simulator would be arcade racing games, which is rather different. Also, very little repercussions.
If they're doing it, we can do it too.
Yeah.
You know?
So I don't know how big the difference would be. There's a couple like simulator academies in Korea to like learn how to drive, but
actually dictating like what they had to do.
I think at some point like 10 and 2 or 10 and 4 or something like that. I mean, that's ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, we talk a lot about SRN.
the number one thing to remember in driving is that you just always want to be fully locked in. You want to always be fully aware.
G2 actually, that mini comeback from G2. I want
And then the number 2 thing is
ahead of map 2 as we send it to
you have to be just as aware about what everyone else is doing rather than whether you're following the
yesterday
rules or
came so
not.
close, and first bind as well. What was the talk? What was the prep like last night coming into today to wipe the
That's why I
slate
hate
clean for
driving.
you
Yeah,
guys?
no, driving's a
I think
draining
it was just recognizing
activity.
that, I mean, speaking honestly, it felt like we lost the game, you know, like kind of lost to ourselves. I think a lot of it was just a lot of micro things. And I feel the same about Bind as well. Like there was a lot of clutches we won, a lot of clutches we lost. And I think ultimately it just kind of comes down to those late rounds, playing together properly and closing out rounds properly.
좀 어제
The thing is
such a close map
like it can be obviously it can be refreshing as well if you're
as the score is
like
closer,
going on a drive in nature or whatever. But you want to make sure that you're always like fully locked in. That's the toughest part.
And I think they they feel it, especially in this moment?
I think you're hit the money.
The only thing you need to know is Travis. I've only driven my siblings to school when I was younger. Now I live in a place where I don't need to drive because I use the metro and bus every day. Yeah, I mean, that's always convenient.
Again, it's an amazing individual moments coming in from
Button, that is, orange does not mean go faster. Don't do that.
They're not going to be shaky. They're, as I said, going to be looking to punish those mistakes. And for G2, at the end of the day, is 2 back-to-back 14-12s.
I've never driven two-wheel
If
vehicles.
it happens, and if they do not want to go home, it has to happen on Sunset. Dre, do you like this?
Chat, we're going to do connections. We're going to do things where I don't feel as dumb. Also, we're going to start the game soon anyway. Wait, we might not even get through this because they're already doing picks. Sunset.
This is the G2 comp. We got it.
The G2 comp. You'll just see it.
What I'm surprised at here from the side of MIBR, though.
I've tried riding a bicycle. My wife taught me how to ride a bike like 3 years ago when we were dating.
It's just not good.
4 years ago now? 3 years ago? So I've never ridden, I've never properly learned how to ride a bike before that. Learned once I was over 30, honestly.
Which I think is a good sign. Now, I will say,
Brands, tidal wave routers, hurdle, avalanche downloads, torrent, desktop drills, convection, swelling, outbreak, saw documents.
Combined with the chamber threat is a force to be reckoned with on this map of Sunset.
I want to see also how this changes the way the G2 goes in place on this map, because I remember, like, of course, moving away from that, having that double duel.
Default.
Maybe Amy that now is going to
Wait, what? Oh, downloads.
The Sage and controlling one side
Default
of the
menus,
map,
yep,
just leaving
on
it all
your
nice.
Windows
I wonder how that
PC.
matches up and how MIBR is going to be playing with that.
Crazy that they say computer, because it's specifically Windows.
Or will this make it to a map 3? We're gonna send it back.
Hey, that comp is good. What, the G2 comp? It's okay. It's all right, Anders. I think it's all right.
Ever elimination in a GCC, and MIBR ready to send them home 2 years in a row in this lower bracket.
Swelling
G2,
sea title.
no strangers to dropping that first map and firing back in map 2.
Yeah, and for G2, if they did lose, it would not just be back-to-back against MIBR, but 3 years in a row to a Brazilian team. They got a lot
Swelling sea?
It's a great map to do it on. I love their approach. I think this Sage Chamber is the best comp on the map right now, and it especially excels here on defense.
No, what is it? Avalanche, tidal wave. Wait, maybe it's not torrent. I don't know. We'll come back to it. All right. Game's starting.
Definitely going to be that wait.
What are you kids talking about? All right, let's see. G2 with the G2 comp, the chamber Sage. Meanwhile, we still got the new Cypher over on MIBR.
High haunt broken by Bastarda. G2 have taken so much control on the map. Amy
Minus torrent plus rapids.
Doesn't have an angle here necessarily.
But then that wouldn't go with Avalanche, right?
They are full contacting.
Oh, maybe.
That gives time for this chamber to walk fully.
I guess torrent technically isn't a perfect fit with Avalanche either.
Send 2 players to deal with the flanker. As they go into the site, and G2 instantly activate.
Oh, no, maybe it's minus Avalanche plus Rapids. Okay. All right.
G2 getting wild
Oh.
onto the site. And just like that, the
Wow.
round is over. G2 can win a pistol.
And that is the problem with going for these very slow rounds where you don't have any insurance on this map. G2 from the very start of the round, they were
Maybe torrent is more like torrenting something. Originally, I thought I was thinking that, and then I was like, oh no, I think it's the water torrent. But
before MIBR can even try to commit to this execute, they're completely enveloped and they just get decimated.
I also associate torrent with files because I do legal
The G2 can
activities.
just win a pistol round. It's been somewhat of a struggle.
Good to know. Good to know that you're an upstanding citizen of the digital web, Anders.
On a good foot here.
Nice, quick clear, one shot, no panic. Oh, that is a slide.
Well, Melissa just got a kill, so checkmate. Point
That is
refuted.
checkmate.
Mimi.
They're walled off now.
What?
That's the beauty of the Sage. They only wanted an orb. But
No one could have. I mean, you'd have to. The only one that could have pushed that was the Omen.
And on the other side, we have Sage.
She has a Spectre though, so I guess she wasn't too concerned about the gun.
Well, she doesn't get the kill.
Amy scopes out at the worst time.
I'm a little nervous right now about G2. Yeah. Getting forced off the angle, taken low on the chamber.
G2, Mimi's still protecting the weapon. MIBR kind of has the right read on that. They know they've pushed the chamber off. The thing is enough time has passed now that the rotate can come through. MIBR doesn't really have a choice though. They're kind of on an eco. So the best they can do is put Bastarda on insurance check to catch someone on the rotate or the lurk.
There will be a lurk coming through as well.
So I'm okay with that.
I agree with you. I'm a little scared.
It's the best chance they got.
Not really doing MIBR
You know, double backing again with no Yuta would have been terrible. Oh, okay, but now you've been absolutely stalled. Okay, I mean, the jump peaks.
With some bodies and with some guns,
Can you make it to B? Oh, if you go through mid.
MIBR might get a plant. They're going to run towards
Ooh, honestly?
I mean, take those
Not terrible. Okay, legit, I think if you wanted to win the round, Bastarda had to push back out of mid. Oh, but they're actually going to break the door. I was thinking she has to just go ahead and try to get early picks, but G2's playing well to counteract that, so it works out.
The range Bastarda's playing from. Melissa, the hope for MIBR with this Spectre.
You know you did damage? They're not peeking wide enough. NT.
So no need to fear in the end, even if it got a bit
I would never download a car, but we just steal one though.
Dominates the respective mains. The Sage full slowing one side, the Chamber posturing up on the other. MIBR, they don't have a huge amount of
Dude, this slide, the full distance slide from SRN was crazy.
Out the Chamber to TP and how they can bait out the Sage to use two slows in the wall.
And I think seeing things like the
Chobra's definitely downloaded cars. That is not true.
Chamber there, so you can always have the quick trade or even just contact walking forward.
I
to punish the Sage.
watched first one in theaters, and then I think we rented it again. We never bought it.
Going for the up, saved up for that one. And now looking to run this idea, as you said. There's the teleport. Vanya in front of the dart, but already some return fire.
And look, that whole A main fight was just to get
Gets
the
pushed
off.
off.
Now they're going to call back into a B stack, and there's the
pays off.
And that could have been the lurk with Lisa playing on her Viper wall.
That already makes this round so much safer.
Mid, where a Prowler doesn't see anything.
The bonus op buy.
G2 to get information back in that mid space.
MIBR found the right gap in this one.
Cars with lightning speed.
Into market.
Oh, there could be a brutal timing caught right here. This fight into market. I believe Vanya figured it out. And is now swinging on the other side of this wall.
MIBR is stuck.
SRN will secure the shot.
They are so stuck, Mimi. Mimi, you're stuck. Mimi stuck. SRN stuck.
Slows down
Everybody's stuck.
Means Mimi has a chance here.
The draw? Oh, Akita needed to get the trade. Uh-oh. This is suddenly doable for MIBR.
Very few opportunities to G2.
Now G2 have to retake with an operator.
Well, we'll see. Might just be playing for the pick and waiting to get numbers before committing on in.
Oh, good swing. What a trade from Melissa.
You see how conflicted Amy is. Wants to get involved somehow, but also doesn't want to lose.
They're going to double up, but they don't have time. If you're going to wait that long, why aren't we double swinging?
Thinking about grabbing the operator, also thinking about playing the round. Does she want this? It's a big commitment. After spending for the opportunity, she pulls off the kill. The Bulldog is not
5
enough
HP.
for the instant kill.
5
They
HP.
got caught in their decision there. They wanted
Oh
initially,
my
like,
gosh.
to play passive, just let the two players go. But then they get that pick. Amy feels like she can do something and ends up the worst of both worlds where she loses the round and the off.
Now, it sounds really bad losing that operator, but it is worth noting that Amy with 5 kills already in 3 rounds is just 1 away from the Tour de Force.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Oh, SRN wanted that off, and she's got it. On the attack Neon operator.
Big stack from G2 into main. Oh,
Bulldog shot his ass.
Her own paranoia, Vanya,
Oh.
what an angle! And now instantly out.
Oh, that was quick.
Keeps the traders away as well.
And Amy pops the ultimate. She doesn't leave B main the
The
rest
good
of the team.
old PRX play.
Says you can lock that down for us.
And this is great.
On round
G2 can now
4,
call back
by
into
the
a
way.
stack towards A. Just leave the chamber for info on the other side.
MIBR have some ideas of their own to play for the lurks.
Stealing PRX strats is crazy.
Geared up for mid right now. Shock dart sent to break the trip in market, I believe.
I don't think it got it. But that's big. Push Amy off the line. Bait out her TP.
This fight in mid could blow everything up, especially with Sayuri.
Oh, Sayuri is
Can we nose
fragging
out?
today.
A Hunter's Fury Coming
Her
out
aim's
from
been
main
very,
as well as
very clean today for the
Now
most
that shot
part.
does not connect Bastarda.
Amy's not having a good time though.
Position into the site.
Amy's having a rough day. Did have one crazy round, but
Weathering the storm,
good
falls down
slide,
and
good
three to
slide,
the
and quick follow up from Vanya.
Very nicely.
Yeah,
Held
no,
on
exactly.
by GT
Amy
there.
looks a little rough
Again,
today.
Nice ideas to start these rounds.
That early aggro flame B main was sweet.
They're paper Rex posting with this one. Sage wall boost up, Omen TP's on top of it. And you see that little extra piece there, the slow orb means no one else can swing in to help. Now MIBR get caught off. Sarah nearly turned that around though. If she stays alive in mid there, and suddenly they're into the site, could have been a different world. Instead, G2 are back, and they've reset the money for MIBR.
MIBR just gonna send it at A, but I believe that was
Ooh, bit of a missed timing read on your own fast lane. That hurts.
on her own while her teammates are running
The jump, your ankles were already showing. That's rough.
A little harder to actually get your value there, and well, poor Melissa already getting flanked in a 1v4.
Amy's 5 kills too. Thus, she ain't looking too good. GG. No, I don't mean that her overall stats are bad, but compared to what we're normally seeing from her, looks shakier.
So G2 not only win that round, but I think should have money to get another up for Amy here. MIBR are going to call a timeout. I think the number one thing to solve is what I was talking about before with how you play into these two centers on the extremity. But what G2 is doing so well is spicing that up by showing these early round set plays. So if you're MIBR, you not only have to think, are they going for one of their aggro looks,
No
but
Void.
also, how do we actually deal with the Sage and the chamber util?
No Void still struggling with the typos.
I'm not even sure if it has to be so complicated for MIBR
Oh,
to
man.
like match those main fights. You know, you absolutely can do that if SRN is feeling it and wants to punish the chamber, but just as easily you can give that forward space, fight.
Yeah,
from mid, try to
MIBR,
threaten blowing up
I
the
would.
map, and then
Yep.
moving back in with your scouting utility later in the round.
The thing is at some point you will have to fight the chamber, otherwise it's just free value. So like they will have to figure that out. But
Absolutely, but G2 have also had solid solutions into mid. I think their market anchors have done a really great job of locking that area down, because MIBR have shown rounds where they're taking that mid control. But that doesn't mean it's not the solution. I do agree with you that that is the best solve to not get caught
let's
out
see.
into these
Let's see what the timeout calls for here for MIBR. You got full buys. No crazy ults though.
About it, G2 is wildly effective when they're running some of the aggro looks.
And look at
combined
this
with defense
G2,
too.
the adjustment.
G2 has expected this. They have
Yep,
two fighters ready in mid.
looking to push out mid. The chamber and the neon.
He's just gonna jump over onto the ledge with
And
the
Akita
teleport
can
ready.
keep up the fight as well with the ult if
Does
needed.
Start up, broken for her. Now Amy can look at tiles. She's protected from the swing top mid because of the
rough.
pillar right in the middle of the yard. Also from Akita, jiggling on the angle. This is quiet from MIBR.
Yeah, MIBR senses that it's fishy, right? The dart getting popped.
Probably because they're playing so much forward mid, they don't have the forward info. They
And you
would
still
usually
don't
have
see
on the
the chamber peeking out over on A. You see no movement on B. I don't know if they heard the Sage wall, but oh my
Melissa can do about
goodness.
that. No one even protecting it because
Yeah,
MIBR was walking three
that
players
is
over to A to push a player off this line.
a little bit haphazard from MIBR.
Find the weaker side on A. But still, G2 were always set up to retake. They have Petra's ult to do it.
And Bastarda is positioned potentially to cut off the rotate. Now a
If anybody wants your green plastic sword.
G2 can react to this
Wait,
one.
who gave you a plastic sword? We only deal with foam swords here. Holy.
Can peer straight over the smoke. Forces a safer plant out of MIBR. And now the fight coming up into Link from SRN. No one's here.
Okay, big nightfall. Did it hit?
Dodge from
SRN? No, it
Akita
did
sliding
not.
into the sights.
Oh no, it did.
Sayuri
It did. It did.
finds her mark. And now dancing on opposite ends of the site.
I mean,
Inside of two
they
separate
know they're
smokes.
stuck in the
Vanya on the
smoke.
first kill. G2 need to see some enemies, need to
Ooh,
see
the tag?
something. Before Bastarda just tears them all down. Three
Vanya.
rounds both.
Oh, the pre-fire.
Bastarda
Oh,
will take
tried
it
to
from
get
MIBR.
half. Tried to get half.
A huge step up from her. The player who got
Bastarda going crazy. Bastarda's been playing well on the MIBR squad.
Had to find a new team and found it in the squad that was previously
It's good.
her rival.
It's good.
After coming into this roster, has immediately found success, both individually and with the team too.
Yeah, been a duelist
I'm only
player
fans of
now.
good players and
Well, she can
teams.
play
Bastarda,
VR on this map,
DRX,
forced on Cypher
and
duty, but still making
Scream.
it look fun.
Sarda's a great read
The
for G2,
epitome.
but MIBR, the clutch plays,
The
that's
headshot
difference.
machine.
Up into elbow, Amy. Getting danced on a little bit with quick
Ooh,
teleport
couldn't
away.
finish the kill.
SRN. Ready to go into this site.
Oh, you gotta wait. Control the gauge. Control the gauge. SRN. Oh, swapped back to the gun.
The start left it a 1-on-2.
I was afraid of that for SRN.
Once more.
She knows where one is with the trap wire on the flank.
And also hurt Akita earlier as well.
They're really gonna make her do it again.
Ooh. I mean,
This. G2 would have heard the trip go down. Won't expect.
Yeah.
Started to be playing right on top of it.
it's a nice try.
Starda.
Oh, good dash check
So away
though.
to Akita. Now swings back in for it.
Bastarda was
Send
trying to.
attacking.
You could see the gears turning.
And G2
Tough.
hold on. After winning a clutch, MIBR try a very fast round.
Only fans of players who run it down, so naturally I'm a Domby fan.
Look at how Amy plays this.
Domby is definitely up there. Chat, who is the player that runs it down the most on Paper Rex, in your opinion? Like, if you had to pick one player. Who runs it down the most?
Up for it a little bit.
No, there's no way it's something. There's no way it's something. Okay, Jing. Okay, we're all in agreement. I wasn't gonna say mine first because I didn't want to sway you, but it's okay. It's Jing. Okay, okay. Just wanted to check. Just wanted to check if chat's got their heads screwed on correctly.
Oh, Amy. Saw a shoulder.
Patman will run it down to bait. That's true. Patman throws himself on the line for the bait every now and then.
Mid control. These are great rounds to deal with the Sentis, but Petra, she's so ready for it.
Yep.
Oh, dude, Petra. Man, as much as I want MIBR to do well, I don't know. Petra's so fun to watch.
You're gonna say you're not. I'm gonna say you're gonna think about some options for the future. You know,
Something sometimes runs it down, but it's spectacular.
On how they're playing this map. And I just really feel like that round, of course, you have two players peeking into top mid, but a lot of things you normally see teams do, breaking the market door in early rounds.
Yeah, Jing just always is always in run it down mode.
To break chamber utility hasn't really been coming down.
Clean.
Casual Petra 4K.
Yeah, you know.
She'll do that sometimes.
Flawless for G2, but yeah.
I just want a third map. Honestly,
You think that
based.
with the Viper and the
Based.
Pump,
Rooting for the third map every
control
match,
style
based.
And let Bastarda and Issa work lurks on the extremities. But when you're
As a
playing
Dutchie, it's so funny how people say Petra. Wait,
so hard
what's
to
the
actually stay up
OG
on
pronunciation?
those angles, 'cause you're walled off or there's a chamber in your face.
Yummy! I love Eco Fricks.
And then if you ever want to step up the pace,
This will be a 3-mapper. MIBR is hyper competitive here, and the teams are too close to give up that much equity.
SRN can just go beast mode off of paranoia.
Ooh, how confident are you though? Not in your theory, but in your conclusion.
Wall and her orb in A main.
I mean, it's
always been
looking
about
like
these
it.
fights for them, truthfully.
And at least that's meant that a chamber up has never been a risk. Here's another boost.
A different one this time.
Just
At the same
different
time,
boosts
Amy is all the way through
here and
B
there.
main. Ready for any players to step up.
Yeah, and she can still TP back from here. This is a safe position to play.
E sounds like the English
After not seeing
A.
anything, set back up
Patra?
to refight on A. I love this mid-round
Patra
from
or
G2.
Petra?
They have so much forward information they can go for this fight.
Oh,
1-for-1 at the start. Now Lisa on the side.
I'm gonna say you meant Petra, like the actual A,
This time around.
instead of Patra.
Good luck. And now all three players from G2
Petra. Ah.
That means Sayuri knows she can blow up the map straight through top mid.
You know what the
G2 had no
American pronunciation Petra reminds me of? It reminds,
as well.
for whatever
But it gives
reason,
G2 a chance to go for this fight
it
in A main
reminds
again,
me
two
of the
players.
dinosaur pterodactyl.
Oh no, and a stun immediately answers.
Oh!
Here comes Bastarda. Where are they? Nobody can find him. Sayuri back into the site, but there's another player back on slant. This round is an absolute mess. Defense here.
Oh
Akita
my
looking down
goodness.
on
Oh
MIBR.
no.
And
It's
G2
actually
have
over.
another.
Patriots and German. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, German, Dutch, the whole mix.
Oh, the whiff
Patra,
from
that makes
Startup.
sense.
That was the round for MIBR. They get the Cypher ultimate.
You know the Pokemon Patrat?
Perfect way to break into mid.
Oh, apparently you're not supposed to read it as Patrat. Apparently you read it as Patrat. I do not know that Pokemon.
They sound hyped.
Yeah, I'd be too. And MIBR have nothing now. On to another eco. This is G2 running away with the half. And I really think that
Too many targets couldn't decide to... I mean, yeah, it's also... that angle, you have to land the headshot, and there are multiple, and they're stunned, and... Yeah. It's tough.
So proactive. They're showing us these wall boost looks.
Honestly, Sweet Up started to pay you a tribute with that whiff. No, she put in too much effort, though. I would just spray down and whiff everything. I would just spray and pray. You think I would tap that? There's no way.
But it almost feels like because G2 are getting so much information.
This is just some
round
honey
after
tea.
round after round, because
Nothing crazy.
MIBR are playing so back, you know?
Chat, what Pokemon is Patrat?
It means that G2 can
What in
call
the
these great
world?
mid-rounds.
And that's because of the conditioning.
Wait, am I gonna get banned if I Google this? Sometimes you guys have me googling things that I shouldn't be googling.
A little bit spooked, it seems like.
I just don't trust Twitch chat
Players
anymore.
of G2 to step forward. But really, I think Amy has just been leaning over towards the B site so consistently.
Gen 5.
Finally, now the read from MIBR is to play into mid. Sayuri is just ulting back into spawn.
Okay, just the
Inside
full
of dark
send
cover.
with the smoke
It's
as well.
answered on the other side of things as Vanya pivots back over to B.
Well, the Neon's gonna draw them in. Sayuri has to be ready for the wrap around. But started, good shot. You tag two with the Nightfall, and Boba, they're aware of it. They're aware. Oh, whoa. Hey, okay, well, zip.
Still all right as Mimi sees another body. This round could have gotten a little bit more wild for MIBR.
But now it's all but over.
What a roller coaster of a round for Amy.
G2 have held firm. I like the idea of this eco round of trying to blow up mid control, get a deep TP.
Hello, Keiki.
To explore more, but
Did you miss me?
again,
How honest do I have to be here?
they figure out the fight, and it's another proactive refight from Akita, sliding out into mid with that stun.
Chat, this round is
Responding really well, whether it's the quick
surely
opening
over,
rounds or
correct?
The slower ones.
He does have a gun now.
Surely.
Standing ahead. Dart out.
Oh,
just gonna swing with it.
trying to
Vanya
pull the Petra
baited at all
against
by that
G2.
All good.
Chat,
8-2 now
what
for
in
G2.
the world
They're
is
rolling this
this?
defense. What have MIBR figured out?
Well, my concern is because they ran
Dude,
the mid aggro.
Chat, we gotta stop.
either
Pokemon's
that's
gotta
the
stop.
lead out
We
of
gotta
timeout
stop
and play
making new
next rounds like
Pokemon.
that, in which
It's
case
just
G2
so
have a perfect
bad.
window, or that was just a throwaway
The
and we're
design
gonna
is
go back
so
to old
bad.
habits and fight for A main again.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Credit
I think
though,
it's
getting played,
terrible.
just- the problem is when the recurves come in, when G2 dominates mid.
It's a Sage wall
And it
boost, that
turns
was a
it to-
double boost
What?
for these two players. As soon as the smoke comes in, boost on over it. MIBR didn't see this last time. And some fire down on Sayuri takes her to 30.
That is a
Dude,
big
chat, that evolution is
Sage wall
wild.
around, but here comes the next layer,
And
Chris.
look at
It's a
A.
re-clear.
Exactly, but it's a different Viper wall this time. It helps them out on site instead of just fighting.
Oh,
over
they
from
lined
main, but this time,
up.
G2.
It's
blow them
over.
up and
GG, go
Mimi
next.
just
Go
holds
split.
her own.
It's the same script.
Go
round after
split.
round. MIBR play a slow start of round. They try and get into an extremity.
Evolution's the lie sword.
And I love that G2 don't spend
That's good.
forever on top of that Sage wall.
This is actually the worst
teams when
Pokemon
they
ever
run
created. It's
something like
pretty
this,
bad.
They invest 400 creds to get
The
the wall
sunk
boost.
cost fallacy.
That player never leaves. But instead, G2 show that.
That's Twitch
away
chat looking for the leaks is crazy.
Is not going to re-swing and challenge that ridiculous angle. That is never.
MIBR is having a tough time, by
player
the
down
way,
on
chat.
bot mid.
I don't know if
But
you've
if they're in
noticed.
ranked, they'll always re-swing. Stay up there. 99% get off the wall right before they swing.
You know, this
Do you know
was
there's an
G2's
actual
trap one,
flamingo
but
as a Pokemon?
I really do feel like even
What?
compared to their bind, it is a very different level.
Wait,
of
but
just,
you
like,
make that sound as wait, that's not that crazy
understanding
though.
how to
The
dominate
original Pokemon are
defense on
all
this map.
like
On bind, it was a lot of just running aggro plays. That were put
Squirtle's a
together.
literal
The other worked
turtle.
or they didn't. This one is
Is
a
that-
little bit less.
is that
all in,
not-
a little bit less committed?
like,
so
that's pretty
you get to
reasonable.
See some of the mid-rounding prowess of Mimi.
Yeah, wasn't
I think
all
that's
so
pretty
long.
reasonable.
Switched into it. I believe last year. And
It was right before GCC last year because.
All right,
Petra
how
had
many
been
do they
IGLing
hunt?
all year long, and then
2 left.
She was playing the duelist and had to switch on to that.
We were all surprised because we were calling Petra the duelist heading into GCC last year, and then she was like, "Wait, no, that's not what I do."
It's
anymore."
called Flamigo.
took that job from me.
Flamigo?
This is the new me.
That is not very creative. That's true.
And after not showing the
Most of the original Pokemon are like only vaguely animals. What do you mean only? Squirtle is literally a turtle. What do you mean vaguely? Whatever. What's the rat? Ratatat is literally a rat. What do you mean vaguely animals?
She'll now solo hold that aggro and have a Sage to back up if needed.
Well, better late than never. MIBR ready to take some mid space.
Wahoo.
I tell a lie.
Oh, you mean mostly as in the quantity. Most of them are only vaguely. And then some of okay. I thought you meant all of them are mostly vaguely animals. And I was like...
Tried. I'll tell you why. It's because Chamber always has forward information. And MIBR are always dodging her.
Akita's going to get in the close corner. This is going to go.
I think
how far do we go, Amy? How far do we go?
Akita.
Do they, at this point, do you suspect Vanya's trying to sell this so hard, though. Oh, what a spin. What a flick. Holy.
If you want to talk about a comeback, you need at least 9-3. That's a good start.
Chat, I don't know. Pokemon's honestly lost the plot. Like, even if the games are good, games are good, I just... Like, for the past 7 years, I just feel like Pokemon designs have been terrible. The only good thing to come out of Pokemon designs in the past... That
Finally, some late round
looked like that hit.
MIBR, but they're a little bit slow. Petra has come into Boba, and his kill comes down for Mimi.
At least I needed that kill.
The lurk opportunity. Petra chooses to play for numbers. Give the spike plant over
Pokemon Manga is the best Pokemon. Are you talking about the original one? Because I've talked about that before. One of my favorite comics of back in the day.
Sayori and Bastarda on the site.
The original Pokemon Manga is crazy. It's so brutal too.
There's not a lot of space for them to play with, especially with the pressure coming through from
Oh boy.
Melissa has to support back from May.
Petra with the bait. Oh, Sayuri. The MIBR. Oh, imagine.
10 rounds in this opening half.
The only good thing to come out of Pokemon designs in the past like 7 years are the Alolan Pokemons. And even then, it's really only Alolan Sandshrew. All the other ones suck.
Constantly reading into the exact setup from MIBR.
Let's search Mega Starmie.
The second half of Bind also
Your insistence makes me feel like this is bait.
Those last couple of rounds. G2 in the last 2 halves have been
the designs have been great. The games suck. I mean, I don't know if the games suck. I haven't played them in quite some time. But
they can close out. They can be the ones to fight back. But for these
Chad, I can't get over this thing. What in the?
Belina standing by with Bella.
안녕하세요, 벨라입니다. 오늘은 니콜님과 함께
Hold on. All right. Sorry, Bella. You're getting covered. We're still on a listen to interview.
Hi guys, I'm standing with Nicole. The song you guys were chanting, I have to ask, what are you
Wait,
guys
this is just Starmie.
And can you teach me a verse?
What?
Yes, we were actually praying, and apparently it went really, really well in that first map, so we're probably gonna do it again. And we were actually chanting Nossa Senhora me dê a mão. So you can try it.
Nossa Senhora
me dê a mão.
Me dê a mão.
Perfect.
Perfect.
What in the world? What in the world is that? See it moving? It moves?
And we can do it here and they can win the second map.
All right, love that. Thank you, Nicole. And that is it.
Sorry we didn't pay full attention to it, but it's great to hear. I love the chants in the songs.
I've already forgotten it.
Do you not remember?
I don't remember.
Do you want to try anyway?
No, that is not. You please be my guest.
No. I wouldn't after.
Mega Starmie gameplay.
Okay, well, it just seems like you just don't support MIBR. Is what it sounds like.
Damn, Ender, holy.
You're not gonna cheer for them.
Here's some gameplay of
Okay.
Mega Starmie. Shout out to Grubbin Scrubbin for the gameplay. So it looks like we're gonna encounter Mega Starmie first in battle.
Also, listen, I don't know this guy, but this is like the most YouTube Shorts voice that I've heard.
Mega Pokemon right here, and I'll tell you what, this is one of the most goofy
Oh my. What is it doing?
All it did was just grow some longer legs, and that is it. Ridiculous. And look at the way this boy.
What is it doing?
I'm scared about what's going on in this fight. And oh my god, level 59 is.
What is it doing, chat? This is not real. That's not real. Not my Pokemon. Not my Pokemon. Holy crap. Get that out of here.
First year last year with G2 as well.
I'm enjoying the between map psychological damage.
Objectively funny that Vanya has like done way more
That's
damage to like
no
than
what?
all 5 players combined.
What do you mean it's supposed to be weird? No, that's not just weird.
That's
It's
actually crazy. So
what?
Not even having a bad game. It just when it comes to that head-to-head, Vanya absolutely clearing.
Legit in the lore, Mega Evolving is legit painful for the
Crazy
Pokemon.
thing about this map too,
I mean,
is that
okay, but like
this yesterday.
that looks like some that looks like a poorly designed zombie and like some B grade video game from the 90s.
The rule of all bangers end on split might supersede.
Yes, and
If you were able to grow past 6 feet like the goat Mega Starmie, you would stride your crap too. Chat, this is chat. G2's gonna close out this map. Let me be right back. My wife just got home. Let me be right back.
G2, I'm not laughing about anything. G2, 5 players here. No misdirection. Not gonna be stun locked. SRN comes out. MIBR. It's not gonna be a 13-2. No way. No way. Surely not.
Vanya is alive, but now walled off by their own teammate Sagewall as MIBR regroup towards spawn.
Wait, are they just gonna leave? Is that an option?
It is an option, certainly.
I mean, after putting down the Sage Wall, you would have thought that might have been good enough to get the plants. They're going on a long, long walk. Wait, the Omen smoke is interesting because it really discourages MIBR stepping through. Means that G2 could be anywhere on the site, so it's actually giving them a lot of time to go for this rotate.
Here's the problem, though. Cypher cam, you're going to be tapping that. There's also a trip they have to get through. They won't beat
That's
them
okay.
there, sure, but it's very nice tools to make this retake happen.
Now in the post plant, do G2 play in front of that Viper wall? And honestly, Bastarda could save the camera for the post plant to see if anyone's in front of that wall.
I mean, Chrissy Akita is just going on her own.
I mean, this is very far forward. Classic, though, and 2 players ready for the double swing. Akita resets the aim and stuns herself on the way out. All right.
Still, it's Vanya. 1v3, but she is a beast. And there is no smoke to block her off.
Has the armor, has a ghost. And that spike out in the open. It's a little bit awkward as SRN's just jumping around. No one's watching main. They hadn't dealt with backside. Vanya, ready for another 1v4. The shock dart won't give her the chance.
Time's low.
No, Melissa has this one.
Yeah, just with
I mean, I can't hear anything right now, but it'll be all right. Half a second. No problems. MIBR will take their third.
Only got a little scary at the end. But that is what wins it. All 3 players swinging in. They had opened towards mid.
And it was like a half-second window before the wall gets placed and goes.
Yeah, what did I
up.
say?
There's
G2's
no
gonna win,
telling
right?
Who wins the round for G2?
Everyone, G2 is looking right because they're waiting for that wall to come, the smoke to bloom. And, well, a shock dart.
No.
So you don't have to swing.
There's no way. Chat, there's no way. They lost that pistol?
On not swinging into Vanya throughout this half. That might be the solution to coming back.
There's no shot, man. There's actually no shot. Holy tag.
It's interesting, but just look at the way the map is being played. It's very different how G2 were always fighting.
Well, we took a look at that, Ender. Holy.
Well, I think the biggest reason you see that is because look at MIBR's comp.
Wait, why? Okay, they gotta fix Mimi's mic. It's getting softer and softer.
Yeah. It's very strange to see them sticking to their guns.
I think the mic is getting like
usually you would be seeing
sliding down or something.
Side of the map with the Cypher Viper over on B, and then the other side could be fighting a little bit more aggressively. I think because SRN has the Outlaw and wants to play posted in market.
Oh.
They don't have many options to go on the
right off the pop on the cam.
You do have great stall util added with this Viper.
Yeah, that one way there is super.
Wait, so what's the lore with Sideshow trying to silence Mimi? What's going on there? Why was Sideshow refusing to give the Wyatt's Weekly to Mimi or something?
He is just running through that full blinded. And now 3 players are jumping out. Somehow it's even.
What a wraparound for Makita.
Hold on.
What a
MIBR,
play.
You cannot let this happen to you. SRN has to clear this angle with the
Mimi
outlaw.
does tend to whisper yell. I mean, the thing is if it is her doing it, someone should let her know that you can do that while still projecting. You just can't. Like, it's very. This is why streaming and casting voices are very different. Like watch partying, because you wouldn't project that way when you're watch partying from home. He hates women. Okay, well I don't think we want to propagate that message. That.
You can see it here. Just a ghost. That was against a bulldog from Sayori.
Sideshow's the only cast to need a weekly lore update. True. It changes a lot.
And no one can hear anything. She's rapping on Melissa.
But here's, I think, the issue with how MIBR were playing the A side.
I love the energy from Petra. It's different from everybody else. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's other people who are popping off, and like I love the reactions from the other players as well. But it's just like all the moments that you see with Petra, whether it's like after a round win, whether it's walkouts, whether it's meeting the fans, like it's interviews.
Again here, what they've traded for that space is mid.
Stun comes out.
It's just good energy.
You'll see MIBR very isolated now, have to regroup 3 players in back spawn, blocked away by a smoke. But G2's flank is vulnerable. Vanya, the only player watching that. Some good shock darts from Damage, but that flank about to come online. Vanya, cold as ever, now dodging away from the sun, chooses to fight this angle, and might have been a mistake. Really
Ooh, nice shots from the site. And that should be map point. That should be map point. That should be okay. There we go.
It is to guarantee a rifle being carried over into next.
When you watch MIBR play their attack, they constantly had to solve this puzzle.
Maybe it feels more genuine. I mean, it's not that. I think, like, for instance, Akita's I don't know what emote to spam reaction, so I'm gonna mix them all up. Reaction earlier was sick.
You switch over
But
and look at the composition for MIBR, and instead they have so many fewer tools to do that same fight.
his real reasoning is that he wants to keep the storyline of Mimi not having won a Wise Weekly Award going. It is crazy that Mimi's never won a Wise Weekly Award. I don't know what Mimi did to deserve this, but
Now they're 1 away from closing this game.
By winning that round 2 just means SRN's never really going to be able to buy an op in this half. So brutal. And it's sort of not giving SRN a chance to find some
well, they're just gonna walk in. Not like the Akita kind of panics, trying to run back out.
Against all odds here.
The slow actually doing giga damage there.
MIBR biding their time as Paranoia comes in. Wall being broken down.
G2's like not in an actual good spot here. It's just the weaponry's better.
Now inside the smoke.
They are somehow baiting shots from literally everybody. G2 doesn't need to do this. They don't need to do this.
Up numbers now,
What
still in firm hold of backside. G2 can't crank the spike unless Amy wins every single fight. But it's Bastarda onto a third, and MIBR take this force round by.
And that is what they want with this
don't
competition,
understand.
to be able to always hold backside
I don't got this one. I don't have anything for you, chat. No, this was like they just kind of I think they were just confident that MIBR would do a fast flood because they would have weaker weapons, and I think they just got so stuck in that mindset, which like we see happen with different teams quite often actually. But it is unfortunate because at a certain point, like you hadn't lost more people, you could have reset. But
see if they end there on this round. Right now, Amy with an outlaw is just going to be working over onto B main.
That's a good spot.
Part of the reason I like this comp,
well, that
when we're talking
trademark's
about
just
how
gonna
much agency
get popped.
gives Amy, you're able to take risks that no one else really does on the lurk when you're chamber.
It's a very early drone. At 1 minute 20 seconds from Melissa. Now very few options to find forward information. especially as market door is broken down and as smoke is placed. There's always the threat, though, with this Viper wall going up that someone could step out of the market door. That's why Amy wants to get right in front of this wall. Now out of range of her teleport.
Oh boy. Oh, spotted.
Sees a player, can step back into it. Now has that get out
Okay.
of jail free.
Yeah, this is 2 people locked up here inadvertently.
Still blocked off by that trip.
Yeah, she's just trying to provide some pressure here. TP goes back towards spawn.
Uh-oh. Now MIBR has the read, though. Now MIBR has the read.
Needed the headshot for the kill. And now with 25
They have the read on the
seconds left,
rotate
coming to 3
because
players on this B side
there
with
still
no
wasn't
B main
anything on
control.
A. You still had your own spawn. Main is being held. Vanya actually kind of has to go big here. The timing has to benefit Vanya. The timing has to benefit Vanya.
Heals in with Lisa. With no time left on the clock, Sayuri filtering
Vanya?
back into the
Oh,
site.
Vanya winning that is huge. Oh no!
To just take everyone down.
Vanya was
MIBR
too
not going
low.
down without a fight.
Holy.
And another round taken.
Very good reaction out of MIBR.
Well, we are so back. 12 is all they get. I mean, who knows?
Where they're walling market instead. But feeling that pressure of the chamber fighting up on the flank, MIBR instead play their players close.
Dang.
And manage to fight together.
Oh,
there.
barely saw the elbow and just fires off.
From market.
Real good round from Sayuri. Good read, good positioning on the map.
She had an amazing map
So
on
she
as
can
well.
do fast backup.
G2 are going to be calling a timeout here. And on the attack side, I feel like they've just been running into so many problems in the post plant on B there. They just need one round.
Yes.
Do they adjust how
Ender,
they want to
don't
take
say
it to
that.
the B site? Do they just avoid it entirely? Is that a viable option?
Yeah, it's certainly a viable option. I think that you just want to
Chat,
play
my
it slower
wife
round
brought
and
Gimp
get
up
some
home.
main control and then just work the map a little bit. The thing is, Chrissy, even if they
So we'll
lose
munch on
those
these a
4
little
rounds
bit, probably
around,
after
you
this
just
map
wait
though.
until
I'm not
you
that
have
hungry
5
yet.
ults, and then you guarantee the win.
Trevor, I heard you can get another white weekly reward if you go
So
shirtless.
You're just like, I don't care what you do. Just
Not
don't
sure if
wear
that's
shorts.
I
worth
think
it.
I'd call around. And
Yeah.
then
If
also
MIBR
say,
pulls
a
this
little bit more
I know
back,
what
would
you
it be
do,
bigger
but
than
don't waste
General
your
Mates' troll? Like General
And
Mates
I
not being able
even
to
care
close things out?
about you
That's what I mean. Wait, that's such a random comparison.
If you were the
Wouldn't the
coaching team, you would
comparison just be
support
if?
that team.
Would it be
I
bigger than
I know you
Fnatic making the
currently support
comeback?
None of the players on stage, but
Well, that's an interesting way to phrase it.
your words. Not
Are
mine.
you into fragrance? Like as
Would you
in,
support MIBR to make a comeback?
like what do you? Wait, what does that even mean? Like, am I into
Okay.
like cologne and things like
I
that?
would be more supportive
Like, am I
of-
picky about? Is that
I'd be
the
more supportive of maybe a
what?
fake comeback
What is the
to
what
a
is the question?
victory.
Okay.
Jeremy
Generous,
fragrance.
generous.
What?
We'll give the viewers a little bit
Okay,
more
so
to
yeah,
work with
perfume and
here.
cologne. No, not particularly. I do wear cologne every now and then, like if I'm
Viper's
going
been
out
spent on
to
the
meet
AT
people.
here, just
But
locking down B main.
I think the answer will be to actually answer your question.
Oh,
I think
please do that.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
think
not.
exploring A is
I'm
good.
not very well
First
aware, if
you're
that
always
makes
gonna be able
sense.
to do this, slide in,
Oh, the
fire
chase!
away,
It's
now
still
just start
going.
running.
But the counter Hunter's Fury.
Can it-
I mean, this allows
Oh,
SRN
what
to
a
step
double
forward
from
here.
SRN!
Gives
That
the
should
advantage of
that
one player still has
in
control over
theory
MIBR.
But Chrissy, if I'm
should
not only do
just
I feel
about
supported,
wrap
but I'm
up
happy
the
that they just used their
map.
iconic
I
That's two ultimates. The Viper's pit actually falling.
yeah,
in the
lowering.
game. Very early rotation from Lisa. Is interesting.
I mean, yeah, because you don't want the Cypher
Maya
stuff to
forces
potentially
Sayuri
get picked
back.
off. I get
Shoulder
that.
to shoulder with Melissa.
Kita's still going crazy here. Kita's just jumping everywhere still.
Might be enough to
Trying
get
to
the
bait them out. Dude, G2 is trying so hard to force
problem, though,
MIBR
with
to
that ping
take
coming on
early
through.
peaks, early fights that they don't need to
Sayuri.
take. They're trying to bait them in and
Little bit of spam
abuse their
shock dart
tendencies
kills
to
the
want to
planter.
fight. Uh-oh.
Now Akita will pick
And
up
it's
that
not
spike.
working out. G2's going to have to change that.
G2 don't really have any options, don't have anywhere to go. At this point, the Sage Wall boxes them into the site as much as it keeps MIBR out. Vanya with a good shot.
Oh,
and a
7
couple.
HP!
Surely this is not how we do it here.
But the wall, when does the wall break? When does the wall
Another
break?
Vanya, 3K, not
Okay, it's getting
another
broken
Vanya,
right now.
4K. Not with 7
Oh, what?
HP. Vanya.
Vanya's
on
insane.
To the ace. Vanya waiting. Sees the gun. Vanya
No way.
aces us into a third map.
Holy. Holy.
End sunset. The number of kills in
Oh
that
my
round.
gosh. Holy cow. Forcing MIBR to take fights is not working. It wasn't. Vanya saved them. You can't spin that.
And now dancing on opposite ends.
They're in attack. No, but I mean that they're like, they get on the site and then the way they're trying to continue the fight is by just like baiting them to swing out of smokes, and it's like they weren't getting good control off of that. But damn, I mean, Vanya's had some crazy rounds all today. Real good match so far from Vanya. All right, chat. We're gonna run some ads. We'll continue with some connections while I eat this kimbap. So if you get some ads, we'll be right back. This one's what do we got? It's tuna.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Tuna and this. Is it tuna and squid? No, it's tuna and kimchi. Okay. It's tuna and like deep fermented kimchi. Chat, I'm just waiting for the day that belly button slips just too far. All it takes is one chat. One chat. And I'm gonna be so quick on that. So quick on that ban button. Not even gonna be funny. Alright. Where's my connections at? Wait, what could it? I think it's Torrent, Swansea, Tidal Wave, and one more. Saws, drills, hurdle. Man, I'm so lost on what the last two categories could be. Full screen. Not so much of a hassle. There you go. You happy? Purple one today is BS. I mean, isn't it always? Outpouring. Outpouring? Is it this? Is it Grands? No. So that's not one away. So it has to be Avalanche then. Torrent, Avalanche, Tidal Wave. Huh. Wait, what gimp up did Bren have? What are you guys talking about? Oh, actually, this one has cheese too. That part didn't, but this one has cheese too. So it's got cheese and bugunji, which is like deep fermented kimchi. And then oh no, it's half and half. This half is cheese and that half is tuna and oh, that's crazy.
And you look at what a hit G2 Ghost must have taken. I was actually worried.
Oh, the Samgak Gimbap, the triangle Gimbap.
Mental comeback that they needed, not just because it was, coming off of the loss of map 1, but also because you look back at Sunset versus MIBR in that rematch, and the scoreline of that was devastating for G2 Ghost.
That is terrible rage bait. They are inherently different. That's crazy.
They changed the composition. They decided to go somewhere, as we were saying,
I like
but
that
they
comp.
do not. You like it?
I like that comp.
You like it?
Looks familiar?
Might know a thing or two about that one.
Yeah.
What are we?
May have invented that comp, some would say.
May have invented that comp.
But
Okay.
they play it better, I'm not gonna lie.
Files.
They actually played it way better.
Files?
Oh, you liked it more? No.
Routers?
I think that, especially of course, the defense is more of what we saw from them. Vanya, just Vanya. Vanya. That is all I have to say.
That's
would
all
be
that's needed.
extremely scared. Like the amount of times during just today and yesterday that we've seen her in 6, 7 HP, being good for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Like that last round, it does absolutely not make sense.
Yeah, and by the way, throughout the whole series, plus 22, remember, she was also popping off on bind. It's not like this is just a one map wonder.
I'm so lost.
Going back on the Omen,
One of them is Torrent Avalanche Shadow Wave.
It's absolutely popping off.
Wait, if Swelling Sea
And I
is
think
not
SRN
with
had a
these
really
three,
tough
then
time
what
trying
could
to
it?
pick on where to go, because when you play against that comp, you have a threat of a chamber constantly. You have Sage slows that can slow you down. 'cause you're playing that
Swelling
Neon.
Sea?
And then if you're not running into them, you're running into Vanya, who's honestly has a hot hand right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Vanya is just insane, and we're gonna keep talking about her all throughout this series because it seems as though, as you mentioned, she's being so consistent. This isn't just like
Swelling
a 3-round
Sea.
kind of thing. This isn't just a
What
first
in
half
the
kind
world
of thing. It's
is
not just a one-map thing.
the
She's
Swelling
been consistent
Sea?
all throughout this series. But of course, we also have to give it to Petra, who was bringing some amazing vibes, which is exactly what G2 needed going into Sunset. Yes, girl, let it all out. That is exactly what we need to hear.
I absolutely love when we see these replays, and even when we're just observing Petra, the way that she looks at the minimap, the way that she's trying to keep everything on track in so many of those rounds. We see her
I mean, drills and saws is another one, but
the right call, the right movement, that she's keeping everything in track for them to be able to perform on this comeback.
Well, can you wish me luck? I have a job interview day. Best of luck to you, Klepto. You're gonna do just fine. Show them who you are.
They lost the series against Liquid,
And hopefully
so I think when you have
they'll
a
be
player
able to
that's
see
actually
right
step up
through
and
and see
kinda
what a
make
good
things
fit
little
you'd
bit
be.
more fun again by being hype in those moments.
Keep us updated.
It just makes everybody
Hope it
feel
goes
a lot
well.
more relaxed, and across
You'll be
the
fine.
board, you saw everybody having their moment on that map.
Files?
Yeah, you need those vibes. You also
Oh,
it
like
also helps you
file,
remember,
like
you know, who you are, why you play this
oh.
game, right? And that's all you need sometimes going into an important series like
I
this.
see.
You know, with those kind of vibes, sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but this is an
What's the
elimination
last
match,
one?
and we are going into map number 3. So the stakes are very, very high, and I have to give it to G2 Gozen for this one. The mental, the
Hurdle, Grants,
comeback for
Alpert,
this was
Avalanche,
just
Confections.
So what do you
It's definitely not Tidal Wave. It, I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe it is Swelling Sea.
decide to make the change. I know they have
Brands?
So specifically when you're starting on that defensive side, it's just so tough to deal with. You can do cringe stuff like this where you sage wall over and see past the top mid smoke that a lot of players like to use to maybe get an insert or lurk. But like the extremity stopping power that you have, I mean, we didn't see this Viper get any value because there was this active reclears. And sometimes you could throw a slow here too. You don't need to this time, but the way that you're able to
Okay, but
to
it's
maneuver
this
around the
this
map,
three
like, you're not
and
getting
these
this
three.
trade in the slow. It's just never gonna happen.
I love to see the
Right, and then
versatility,
these
and I
three.
wanted to check out this first 20 seconds of the
Routers,
round
Hurdle,
because,
Grants, Outpouring,
yes,
Swelling
we see
Sea,
the wall, we see-
Confections.
what I saw during the entire defense is that the tools that they had, they used
Wait.
to the best of their ability. Every
I'm gonna
single
do it.
defense
I'm gonna
they
send
had,
it.
every single way that they
There's
were
no
pushing and
shot.
putting pressure onto MIBR was different. And for them now,
Damn
starting
it.
on the defense, I want to see the same kind of productivity. I want to see them bringing out ideas and not falling
Outpouring
into
is with
those mistakes. As you said, Mika, this is elimination.
oh.
Everything is on the line. Vanya's gonna go 3 for 3 with those controllers that she plays, and I'm absolutely thrilled.
Routers?
We are heading straight into map
Wait, what's a
number 3 with
router
our
in
aces.
relation to
Looking like
woodworking?
a mirror match here. Oh my gosh, Petra, she's feeling it right now.
Rhymes for New York Times
absolutely.
games.
This partnership that Petra and Mimi has, you know that that's the core, that is the glue of G2. And of course for MIBR, now they are operating on that emotional and mental deficit.
Yeah, I think starting on the defensive side for G2 is a good
Router
thing
is a
considering
power
how things
tool.
went last time on Square.
Oh.
You kind of get that half out of your mind early here.
This is, I mean, there's no way. There's no way. I don't even know what Strands? I don't even know what game that is. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is rage bait.
Yes, absolutely. Because
That's a
it is
crazy
do or
category.
die. It is map number 3 with elimination on the line for G2 Gozen and MIBR. We've got Andra and Mimi to take us into split.
10 players have stepped onto
Strands,
the
is that
stage
good?
for one more map today, and for 5 of them, it will be the last time they get to play under these lights in this tournament and for their year. So much riding on the result of this match between G2 and MIBR.
Yeah, both teams that have found such success at GCC before would really
Find
be
hidden words
unbelievable
and uncover
for
the
either
day's
of them
theme.
to go home at this point in the tournament. But one of them has to. G2, they just played a mirror match like this against Liquid's double duelist the night before. But as I was talking about, it ended in a heartbreaking loss.
Oh, and then you have to fill the entire board. That's cool.
With another split game.
KC fans
That is
in the
cool.
waiting room right now. They've got one more to get through before they can see.
Okay,
the blue crew
that's cool.
back up
Strands
there.
is
But
cool.
G2 and MIBR have packed the stadium in their own right.
Oh, that is
Split will be
100%
the
a marketing
final
scheme from New York Times.
destination for this series, and MIBR start out on attack.
MIBR likes quicker rounds, but this one they feign that it's going to be their fast.
No, this is going to be a banger. It's split. It's map 3 exactly.
Putting down that vertical attack A-wall. Vanya, though, has
Got
been
2 good
killer
teams.
all day long. Both series currently alone on backside.
Okay, Vanya completely emptying it. The paint shells are good there because it forces Vanya to have to empty the entire
At the
site.
same time, Vanya looks for this swing. Smokes it.
What a
Teams out
smoke,
these
though.
members of MIBR.
What a
G2
smoke, though.
finding their
Oh,
mark.
no.
bullet
The
smoke
reload.
into Bastarda. Can secure 2 of their own and up through
The flank? What
Into this
is
lurk,
that?
but it's dead by Mimi. That's so big from her. And now she'll
And
continue
she
this
keeps
push.
going.
She'll encircle
Mimi
them.
Mimi
Even 2-on-2.
plays such a Mimi plays ego Valorant. I don't mean that in a bad way, by the way.
Down the side is perfect.
Ah.
Not looking the right direction.
Damage done.
but
Now they know.
better
Now they
kill
know
her in
exactly
one
where.
shot, or she will make you suffer. Now Bastarda
Still no idea.
saw Mimi in mid. Has to pick up the spike.
Oh,
and Mimi has arrived to
man.
take another pistol for G2.
What a round from Mimi. Holy.
Such a great club there
Holy.
from G2. I love that they're throwing that same anchor smoke that Vanya throws backside, but the way that it ends up working is that SRN, who he dove backside to try and punish if there was an Astra there, gets cut off on one side, while the rest of the team is cut on the other, and G2 do a great job of isolating those fights together. Even though it comes down to the clutch, you know that they're good for it. And that they're excited for it. G2 hyped after.
All right, sorry, I was just checking some
Vanya closed
messages.
out that pistol.
Big Mimi round. Oh, I mean, too far away. Yeah, even if you landed dead center.
The last round has the read. Play a little
Well,
deeper there.
that's the round. That was your one hero buy, and it's gone. Nobody is there to act on it.
All good. Bastarda got the orb over in B.
I was a little scared when the classic hit the headshot, but
Do they have
the
any
round is
position
over.
on the map? No. Do they?
G2's coaching booth is like a comedy skit. It's so good. It's so fun to watch.
G2's very aware of this. They're jiggling up towards heaven. They have it well contained. They just don't want to play too close of angles into the anti-eco.
MIBR have done 2 rounds in a row throwing this vertical A-wall.
Mimi gonna re-clear. You have a Spectre though. Everybody bought up, so 4 Spectres. It's been a while since we've seen that.
And I think in particular their A exec is very good on this map. I love what the Omen brings to the mix, having that third dive agent. Siori will almost always be diving into the smoke, A heaven, while SRN and Bastarda kind of change their pathing a little bit around, making it very overwhelming for site anchors.
That's actually one of the reasons why we're probably going to see the
Okay.
fight change, is so that we start throwing Omen smokes up there.
How many
down
can
below
you
the
get
wall
here?
direction for those aggro TPs out of Sayuri? And
Oh!
Knight, Mimi.
Actually gets one.
That's what you were expecting, right?
I mean, they
The Spectre,
again, they can
yeah.
let Bastarda live.
10 seconds
I will always support letting the player live and ruining their econ. G2 are running away.
They're actually
Bastarda
running
does
away.
not have enough time to pick up the spike
Damn.
and get to the site and plant it. Which
Damn.
is exactly what she needed to do. So now
Wow.
Bastarda is stuck with the Spectre going into the next round.
Wow.
And
It's
also,
been a while since we've seen
G2
someone who
rifles
actually
instead of
did that,
just
who actually
one
kept them
rifle. Yeah.
alive.
And if you don't know, it means she's getting the minimum money that you can. If you die,
That's-
your proper loss bonus, everything is all good. Now,
That
you
is-
live there and you're stuck with
Okay.
the Spectre, and you only have 1,900 credits in the bank because of it. Very nice from them.
Most players do. Most players end up caving in and they want the frag.
It
But
actually makes this bonus round from G2 a little bit more dangerous. Bastarda was
I mean, it
given
is
the
only
right
just
point.
one of the
Sayuri will have
weapons.
to
It's not the end of the world, but it does screw up the econ a little bit.
Mimi pushed off the line.
MIBR hold off on any faster hits for now. So that start strong towards mid as G2 have already asserted Akita up into A. They can just leave her embedded with the judge and stack heavier elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to play in front of that Viper wall. There's no early fighting. Now Vanya baiting out for Mimi in the corner. Mimi set up a teleport. Sayuri doesn't clear it all the way.
Oh, would have been sick if it was more than one. Why doesn't Mimi have a gun? It's their bonus round. G2 has a bonus round, and they are choosing to, because they have 4 people who carried over weapons. So instead of getting some weird buy where her econ is now separate from the rest of the team.
Because she didn't die in the last round. That could have helped out bigly, and now Vanya.
Bigly? Bigly?
To her name. It is insult to injury here.
This is rough.
SRN.
This is rough. SRN's able to hide away for long enough. Had to hit that first shot. You are pinned. The stun. Oh.
Being hurled at her.
Double swing. Ooh, still gets one.
Do about it. Another 3-piece from Vanya.
And that is one mistake cascading into a round long.
Bigly. Add that to our vocab. And use that during SVL.
That's this. Then your lurker feels the pressure.
Shifts the momentum bigly.
Because you have a Viper wall there to actually exec. She guides the judge, and at that point, 3v5, you will never win a V hit with no smoke.
SVL is December 2nd. G2 on a roll though, 3 rounds in a row. Got the bonus on the defense as well. We got to see some energy out of MIBR. Only Bastard on SRN have frags. 0 down the line.
Just sending 5 players over towards ramps early on.
Yeah, I mean, I do think the Spectre change has helped quite a bit, actually, in this patch. I've tried it. Because before, I used to like the Spectre, but it was just, the Stinger was just simply better and more efficient. But now there is purpose to the Spectre, like for the extra 500 creds.
Competing in for literally 10 years.
Like, if you knew how to use the Stinger, there was almost never a reason to buy the Spectre, but now it has its own space, I think.
They've gotten past that gap for now. Unluckily for them, there is a crossfire being set up.
Timing.
Mimi is low.
Oh.
I don't know if it matters.
As soon as the screen goes up. Okay.
Down over in B main,
still make it over to B.
Going to be able to sprint over to the B side and get a plant.
This is scary though. There's going to be an orb available in the post plant. Sayori keep up with her teammate, but they're slow to actually get this spike down. It's taking a lot of time for Sayori to
yeah,
get
they keep having to set up all the smokes.
I like Lisa playing for Heaven on this one.
They should have heard all 3.
So hard for G2 to get out of this choke point.
Still not entirely sure.
Lisa not gonna be victim to any flashes. Now pops on
oh, got a dink. How are you gonna stop the defuse though?
Connects.
Are you gonna stop the defuse?
Falling down. Hold on, G2 just out of that one. As MIBR fall back,
well.
and Akita gives him the business.
Oh yeah, she does.
Has any team used Veto as much as we wanted? Well, how much did you want it? I didn't want it too bad. We saw it just enough times, but it's unfortunate that the Pacific teams, they both used it, but it was clearly very undercooked, so that was a shame. But.
Yeah, hence why Lisa stayed there a little bit later, wasn't there to swing with her teammate.
Because they had the opportunity for the crossfire, but not the perfect information to set it up.
But here we go now. It's a double duelist round with the 2 ults you want to see. This should be MIBR's way back in, and it's no surprise to see them set up for an A hit.
And yet, G2 have just put Petra on this side of the map, so easy to play some scouting, can try to fall away from this as well. A big win for MIBR would be to hold on to the showstopper for the post plant.
All right.
They will. That is very good for MIBR.
The change up, fast hit.
They don't have Heaven control. Petra has held on to this.
Onto A, doesn't even work B. You realize that they were overworking mid and B. But it is a ult retake here. Yep, there's Cosmic Divide as well. They have to watch out for the pocket. They have to watch out for the pocket. The paint shows to keep them at bay. And the Prowler. What is going on? What is going on? How does this right in there? What is going on? What in the world? Well, I wasn't even watching the screen. I was watching the minimap. You guys see that on the minimap?
She tucks into the corner of the defender Aster.
How did SRN get there without Mimi realizing?
And helps to win that round in the end. That wasn't necessarily
what just happened?
Instead, I think you have to
we don't even have a replay.
had
Oh my gosh.
held onto some of Bastarda's flashes to re-swing in as that retake
That was
came in.
wild.
Oh no, that's a very important
That
round.
was wild.
Both teams used 2 of
Holy.
their biggest ultimates, and it's MIBR to take it.
G2 actually used 3 at the end of the day. So MIBR runs something similar here. No ultimate to give the easy sight, but instead creeping up to ramp.
Another focus on A.
Mimi teleports
Uh-oh.
away.
The push out. The push out from Akita.
Akita all the way
Oh
up
no.
here, and
Oh no,
Sayuri's going the
spotted.
wrong way.
Paint shows.
Paint shows
Sayuri,
gonna
you don't have
force
anywhere to go.
around.
Okay, you have to run, but that means you can't fight
Now
ramps.
this forces the Excel on A, so Petra under
Not
pressure.
ideally, at least.
Steps away.
So now they're just going to creep in, use the ult. Okay, I don't mind the adjustment. Whoa, that is the Spectre buff in action. Holy.
Sayuri gonna clear away this space, realize the teleport came in and she can play up here. Robot doesn't see here. The 2 players fighting up into screen G2.
Oh, the flash still gets so much value. Ooh, it was almost doable in a 2v4.
That is a real
Yeah,
nice
it's
one
not
for
feeling
G2.
too
Akita
good
breaks
for
MIBR
MIBR.
to him before they even get any. And you watch, this is how it starts. A Spectre kill?
And it's the spike too.
Yeah, at that range. And then just some great shooting from Akita to get back into screen.
Rough.
I don't know if that would instill fear in me if I was sitting on the other side of the stage necessarily.
It put me into a trance. I was
Put me into a trance.
Would make me maybe run
It was very
through a wall
rhythmic.
and die to a Spectre.
One of the keys to the ease of these retakes from G2 is that they've always held on.
G2's riding the momentum so hard right now.
It's a light A setup.
I
And
mean,
she's done a
there's-
great job playing behind that defender Viper wall to always have that space so that G2 is splitting in 2 directions when they go for these retakes.
So MIBR went to grand finals last year. Yes. Beat them to go to beat G2 to go to the grand. Sorry.
G2 grouping together and playing retake. It's kind of all been guns blazing, and it's a weird series as well because the last time MIBR had a convincing half was quite literally the first half of the game on Bind.
Yes.
They ended up clutching up at the end, winning it, not letting that one slip away, but
I mean, there's a world where they don't win that last round and don't push it to overtime, and this is just a 2-0 for G2.
All right, MIBR had the timeout. You expect them to work either mid or B now, I think.
How do you then get it back? Because it does feel like G2 have
This
been
is an
struggling
eco,
for
though,
a
so I
long
guess
time now.
probably not mid. So G2 has a relatively correct read.
They're just going to try and rip it on B. see
Right,
what-
long range of A. You can spam through the smokes if they try to rush it. You want to fight for control on garage.
With Petra.
Yeah, great read from G2, stacking 3 here.
Seize need combo. Seize need.
Get a little bit messy because that might
I kind of worked.
And MIBR have done some good work on this side.
Yeah, kind of.
That's guns that can be recovered, and that's a B site vacated thanks to the TP.
It's also a Nightfall if they want to use it, which they will. It's a Viper's
Let's
Pit
go
if
works
they
only
wanna
for
use it in
liquid.
the
Wait,
post-play.
what?
Yeah, this
Why?
is very hard, actually, for G2 to make this retake happen now.
The only thing G2 have to get back in is a clone.
Ooh,
and a
the
snake
pit
bite.
though.
They
Wait,
don't
hold
have the
on.
utility.
This is
They're
doable.
gonna have to fight their way
2v3.
through.
It just comes to 50-50 when you push the pit. And hopefully
Okay.
you can find that Viper.
Keeps them at bay with the snake bite. This is a good snake bite. Gets your teammates into the site first. Now you can wrap around. You still have some time,
2v3.
but Amy's got to wrap around fast. Oh. Okay, now again. Oh no. Oh man, Lisa almost had it. Oh
Heartbreak for
man.
MIBR. They got 2 ultimates. They put them both into that round, and they
That's
lose it
tough. That's
again.
rough. That's rough.
And the
That's a
way it
rough one.
goes down, so
That one
close to
hurts.
making it happen. But again, G2 showing first off a great read of how to play this on the anti-eco. 3 players fighting into main. Even though MIBR trades favorably, when they get into this retake, it's the bait from Vanya, Mimi on the follow, and then
Damn.
this 3rd punch ready to go on the flank.
Oh.
And well, it's heartbreaking. It was the eco.
6-1.
And now you look to MIBR and ask, what do you
And they
have?
have retake potential again. Pit in mid. Perfect pit too.
Pull their tricks to pull out on another swing round from MIBR. Viper's Pit.
It's okay. It's defense-sided. Sure, but
with the double dive, it is so
I
impossible.
mean, I don't think G2 is stomping anytime soon. I think that's the problem. And the thing is at that point, like, yeah, sure, you can both get 10 on your defense side, but if the momentum already shifts to one side, you know, you lose the pistol and it's over, right? So.
Both Prowlers and a C is burned.
So that means you will never.
But you are technically correct. It is defense-sided.
Oh, this could be ugly.
It's
so
doable.
If they go back B, Vanya's here.
Which means that there's quick rotates through mid, whether it's Amy or players running into the pit. If Vanya just needs to stay alive, you don't even need a kill. So she sees a shoulder, calmly walks away.
Okay, the clone to buy time.
Lock herself into backside.
Surely we pull the smoke on the first, yep, on the choke point. Nice and early. 8 shells. They should know. Oh, Amy just ditches the pit. Oh, it's so good. The reactions are so good from G2.
I think you save. It's over.
Oh, man.
Spike is down on B.
MIBR do not have an answer.
Not in the slightest.
That's just my usual motivation speech in ranked. True, true. I mean, you know what? It's effective in ranked. It's effective in ranked. Does this patch have the Yoru TP source destination? Yes. Yes, yes. This has all the changes except for Harbor, basically.
Without a problem in her sight.
And Bind was MIBR's, yes.
And it just feels like Sunset to me. G2 a step ahead in the defensive calling, winning out in every clutch. And MIBR seemingly losing confidence.
I guess I'll also not Clove, but all the big ones, all the big changes.
Even the early games of the tournament, they seem
7-1.
far more decisive than they have been playing in the last 2 rounds. This is a team that is a little skittish. They're kind of waiting for G2 to do something and then see how they can react. But when G2 doesn't do anything, MIBR.
Are you surprised not many people, if any, are playing the Old Harbor on Pro? I'm not like surprised. I think it's still viable, but it requires a very specific way to play around it. And also, we all knew Harbor was getting changed, so it probably just wasn't worth it. Right? Because if Harbor changes and it's good, you adapt to it anyway. If it's not good, if you weren't using Harbor, you still have your old comp that you can rely on. So insane drop down. Okay.
And she could play spoiler for MIBR.
They should have heard.
Another low buy round.
Oh, gotta hide behind the flower pot.
Another one they could easily win.
Oh boy, I don't know if you expect this. I don't know if you expect this. The smoke as well.
Around like this against Vanya.
At 12 bullets. Vanya's still keeping things slow in case they rotated. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So now you know that they've taken over. They haven't cleared elbow or screens.
It's a 3-on-2.
2v3.
It's a post plant with good positioning. They have to win this round.
I mean, G2, it's Petra and Vanya, so the clutch factor is definitely there. So much time has passed, though. Yeah, they don't have time to do the full rotate.
They're going to try and just fall out from heaven.
Okay. Clearing drop. Oh, the haunt! But what cover from SRN. And, oh, man, and the trade back from Sayuri. Well held by MIBR. Is SFL going to be on the Harbor patch? That's a good question. I should double check. Thanks for asking. I should double check. I would presume so.
And that's that opener I'm talking about.
If you can remove one thing from Valorant, what would you remove? Like Viper Region or Icebox or Breeze Halls? Breeze Halls. I'd bring back Breeze Halls, actually. If I could remove one thing.
The thing is, I think
if I could remove one thing from Valorant.
Not going to give those kind of opportunities again. Instead, they bunker mid with 3 in this one.
I mean, let me think about that. If I could remove one thing from Valorant.
Double flash through from MIBR and a clone, and they're not going.
I think one of those was Mimi's flash.
Okay.
And there's the second.
Triple swing.
That was a lot spent for both teams to just abandon mid entirely.
G2 hold it for now.
Specifically the Viper wall from even A to B. Just make it not possible to put it down. If I could remove just one thing. Oh, they are close. They are close. Holy, they're going to chase you. They are chasing you. Uh-oh. Oh, does it hit?
MIBR showed up, G2 quickly answering in turn.
Trades are there. 2v3, 2v2. Oh, the ult to stay alive and get some information. Your teammates still in heaven, but they have no idea. Do they? Oh, they kind of have an idea. Oh, they have no idea. Do they?
In Gamechangers, in Valorant.
Oh, okay, spotted. Now you know. Now you know.
Up 2-on-1 versus Lisa.
I mean, you just. Oh, that's gonna make her double guess. It's a high-low. It's well done by G2. Holy.
Who else but them?
Judge nerf removed. I think I would remove.
And to secure a real heartbreaker. This was.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty okay. I don't think I desperately hate anything in this game.
And it's these kills from Mimi. Fighting back in practically alone for 2.
Yeah.
And then she and Petra,
maybe Chamber.
that so well group up together.
Maybe I'd remove Chamber.
Isolate the fights against MIBR.
Wish more VC teams created tier 2 or GC teams, because coming from traditional sports, I want to support an org. So, oh, like so that they have it across all. Yeah. I mean, it's just not realistic right now for all of them, I think, but hopefully down the road. You think aggressively pushed up yours will start faking their exit soon to feign escaping after being cleared with non-vision util? I think so. I hope so. Maybe not soon. Why are you behind my main? I knew that would get Paradox. But the thing is I think Chamber is good for the game, so I don't really have anything against him. You know what? Let's just remove Breeze. Let's remove Breeze. I'm okay with removing Breeze. Dude, he's got the moves, man. He's suave. I'll get rid of Breeze. Let's get rid of Breeze.
The MIBR fan club doesn't seem too perturbed, too worried about it.
To be fair, if MIBR can get 2 rounds, they give themselves some hope.
Sure.
Can we remove Icebox to the map?
Okay, so what are we looking
I'd
at?
rather keep Icebox than Breeze, honestly.
Dimensional drift to work on.
Remove Reyna because one recently went 9-1 against me. Right?
Wait, the starter is just posting up and taking the fight. Doesn't even care. But they could have lost the ult there.
Akita has a showstopper.
Oh, showing that fight to then quickly pivot to the teleport on B. Vanya has been virtually unbreakable. And Amy too.
Back on the site. They know Vanya's back on the site. Probably Amy too. You heard the drop as well. The TP back out. 2 people over there. They have Omino. But G2 should be aware of this. Oh, the perfect time. This is so risky, though. This is so risky. They didn't actually have the site series stranded now. The start is here.
And she can't do it.
Oh, Bastarda. Bastarda. Oh, spotted. Oh.
And look down on by Vanya.
Damn.
So attention turns to SRN. No question, the superstar for MIBR. Stepping forward.
What in the? That's a Guardian, just so we're clear.
There is just no way.
That's
20 seconds. It's now or never.
Oh.
Sees
Okay.
that last player.
Okay, keep them at bay.
Paint shells down to secure the plant.
It's the plant. There's no way for SRN to go. There's nowhere for her to go.
There is no alternative for MIBR. There is
Oh, but Amy's trying to fight the 50-50. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh man, Amy's got the read now. Amy's got the read. Okay, now you know. The gun swap. Gonna hold half and peek. Oh. Okay, SRN knows. Oh, Amy, what a swing! Holy crap! That was so quick off the tap.
Amy denies the clutch.
Oh. Holy.
That's the chances for MIBR
Oh my gosh.
to build anything more from this half.
What an insane round.
MIBR have had close rounds, but they have never been able to finish them. Even here in the 1-on-3, these shots.
Dude, that double, man. I mean, it should have never gotten to that point, but.
It's GT's confident instead.
Feels like Akita always has a brain crash.
Now 9-3, the best on the cards for the Brazilians.
I think she just wants to say so many things. She like wants to celebrate. She also wants to taunt. She, like
opens up this round. MIBR not playing the macro game this time. No, it's just trying to bully into this A side. G2 ready to fire back on ramp.
Okay, bit of a missed blast back. Just a bit. Oh, nice pick though.
Sayuri goes down. Vanya was ready for it.
Looking the wrong direction. And now only 2 players on this side. G2, they have a great setup for the retake. Already spawning onto SRM.
Okay, one on site. They don't know where Melissa is yet. Now they do. Now they do. Good swings. Good cover from Vanya.
Away with this series.
I think this is. I think this one's in the books. This one's in the books, honestly.
So controlled in the way that they're playing. These 2vx, these 3vx scenarios. They are dominating 10-2.
What's that Astra ult? Just so they don't have to worry about, I think, screens. I did think it was curious that you didn't put it on elbow, but I think they would have wanted to hear if there was any reactions from elbow. But if someone had snuck around to screens, it completely shuts them out. Yeah, and also, yeah, it also denies any of your potential audio as well. But yeah, it was just last round, so I think it's just using it instead of a smoke, basically. But if you accidentally cut it up somewhere else, then you might screw yourself over. So you just clear out the one potential, you know, far away place. Oh shoot. Nongguan, I forget what his English ID was. Nongshim Red Forest Watch. Or NS Observing, there we go. NS Observing is done with Nongshim Red Forest. Chat. Am I done? Am I next? First it was Fori. Next it was Nongshim Observing. Chat, did I miss the message? Chat, we gotta find a team. We gotta find a home.
Hype around these Brazilian teams having such talent at the top, TL and MIBR.
What do you mean, yeah? What do you mean, chat? Where's the support? Maybe they're firing the rest to give you a pay raise. Doubtful, considering the league team is still the biggest. I did get the biryani yesterday. It was good. It was good. Check spam email. Honestly, I should. I should, Froster, actually.
They should have won the second half of Bind.
What do you mean good luck for the future? Are you just not going to hang out if I'm not signed with Nongshim anymore? That's crazy. Chobra plus TMV new org. Yo, imagine if TMV and I were signed to the same org.
There's only one question left to ask G2.
How about you as a talent in VCT APAC? I mean, chat, let Riot know. You gotta help me out here. I've done my due diligence. I need some help. Signed with Samyang. I love Bulldog. Am I allowed to say this? I mean, yeah, you're allowed to be wrong in chat. You know, everyone's wrong sometimes. I respect it. I respect being wrong.
Boosting up. Petra found a pick onto the vents.
We're just here for the free noodles.
She's been working up towards A, and this site is very light now. It's SRN jiggling.
SRN does
Oh,
have a sheriff.
big spot. So many people.
That can be deadly. Swinging out into the open. Big damage down.
Okay. That's not good.
This wrap from Lisa blocked away by the dark cover.
They have control of the screens, though. So the position's not bad for G2. MIBR desperately need this. Ah. Oh, the corner. Couldn't really tell where it went.
MIBR diligent, clearing out these positions, but the fight in heaven will be major. Sayuri takes that one.
Okay, now it's doable. Oh, the double up, the slow creep. Amy, almost. Oh no, Vanya moment. Oh, Sayuri with the sprint. Oh.
Number one, when it was almost slipping away, it was Sayuri to step up with a massive clutch.
Yeah, maybe that command has spelled my
Then you're
trouble.
on their pistol, so something, a chance to maybe build a half out of split to show what they have on defense.
Samyang, you have to pay me to eat bulldog, please pay me.
But Sayuri really
taking it was going so wrong, but sort of dies on the TP. They don't have any space, but single-handedly dealing with 3 different players on this retake. Sayuri keeps the hope alive for the Brazilian fans here.
See, I mean, honestly, 10, it's doable. 10 is doable. They would ideally like to get to like 7 though, without G2 getting another round.
We've seen too many eco rounds.
Yes, I believe she is Japanese Brazilian, but I don't know like how many generations. But Sayuri is Japanese Brazilian. What if you were hired by a city instead of a noodle company? I mean, supposedly they're potentially on the selling block as well. That's the rumor. So who knows?
Makes you think that there's more behind aiming.
Yeah, well, Amy jumping and seeing a high-low. She doesn't want to contest
Oh,
that. Good
what?
Out from Lisa.
Oh, what? And the swap. I thought Lisa was getting at least one more. I thought Lisa was getting a third there with the Spectre.
We're just getting paint shell kill.
On
top of that one. All right, I would say that's clean from MIBR.
that almost looked like some skit. Like Petra just walked out of the stairs and was like, "Whoops!" Just tried to run back in.
Fast executes with the double duelist and getting
There's well, no, I guess the technical verbiage, if it was happening, would be that they're not selling it. But someone was telling me that in chat. I forget who, but I've seen like people posting that they've heard rumors, and it's literally just rumors, so who knows? I would find it a little surprising, but SLT also technically only has their Valorant team now, so it's technically doable. It depends on whether Riot thinks that SLT can actually support the team for VCT or not.
And it's important for their site anchors to be having a
Because like if they can afford to run it, then they can't. I don't think they can actively sell it. But if they're not approved by Riot, I think that's when an org can buy it. I think that's what happened with Noshim and SPG. But oh, they're not in the contract database yet, so people are speculating. Maybe. Sign with Genji as their 5th. Honestly, chat, maybe I should shoot my shot. I'm running out of options here. The off season's coming to an end.
Dies on this lurk. Problems are abound for G2.
The thing is, I think she has a pretty good timing.
Yeah, Melissa spots her, but
Nice and clean shot.
SRN out from heaven.
SRN's got to go big. Doesn't want to take the chances. The repeat. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You needed to do that. Time here for backup. A little bit overheated. 2v3. 2v3. 24 HP though.
That spike is stranded out in the middle of nowhere. 20 seconds left on the
Okay,
clock.
if she was gonna do that, I would have loved if she dropped the gun for Lisa, but. Oh, what?
Bastarda has done enough.
Oh!
But it's not in the end.
So close, so close.
Akita instead steals it back in a 1-on-2.
Replace Sideshow. I don't think I can fill those shoes.
Had someone clutch up, get it down to 1-on-1, only for G2 to win anyways.
G2 does not care about your heroes.
Dang.
They don't care about SRN.
Dang. Yeah, they were running out of time too.
Such prowess from Akita.
G2 have been loud today. No doubt about that.
Despite winning the round though, G2 are
Oh, the elbow. Oh,
Akita,
works out.
hot
Bait and
round
switch.
already dead.
Oh. Jeez, 4 people down in the first 10 seconds. What in the world? What is that?
Can't win the bonus, but they can stomp the next one. Over in a flasher in MIBR.
Dude, that guy, man.
That play you're talking about is really cool. Expecting the ramp dive. There's
Every region needs their broadcaster. Yeah, that's true. China doesn't have one. Maybe I should shave my head and go work VCT China.
Well, they are aware that G2 have been playing
with
slow
the
rounds,
deep
on split.
verbiage I have
Some quicker
of the
options
Mandarin
from
language.
G2. Maybe trying to not make it so predictable.
Well, despite playing very slow, they always play 4-1. So you can oftentimes find this lurker and really shoo them away, which I like from MIBR again.
MIBR just sprinted up
Full spam with the Vandal is crazy.
one on the forward line, but G2 don't accelerate.
Why shave your head? Because every region has a bald caster except for VCT China.
He's going to retest this. Walks back up towards A main.
Ball up. Oh, sees SRN, and now she's
But that pulls out Bastarda's TP.
That
So
or
it's
bring
3
Ryan
up
back to
towards
be your
A.
casting duo.
Might
Honestly,
be easy to fall
chat,
back into a
maybe
play.
that's the play. Big nightfall. Snakebite will buy enough time though. Ooh, Lisa still gets tagged.
The G2 waiting behind this orb.
Not anymore.
Deep orb.
It's a lot of time bought.
Down, Lisa.
3-man hold. Does G2 know about this? 3-man hold. The drop, the bait and switch on the drop. Oh, what is that cover?
Oh, Sayuri back on site. If she can bunker down, it could have been enough.
Okay.
3 on 3.
Yeah, straight up retake. G2 used the
So you know there's one on rafters. Oh, Bastarda. Bastarda sprinted up. Used the wall against him. Oh!
That is a monster play from
That is
Bastarda.
insane.
Her team wasn't really even set up to fight with her.
No, she also had a dimensional drift. She could have used that on the play.
Holy
That's the kind of play. If she dies there, we're saying that she threw them that round. Instead,
What an absolute confidence play. Using the wall. Oh my gosh.
There was more thought put into that. Melissa threw out a seize as well, trying to catch those two players.
even still, it's such a high-risk play. No one else, like Melissa couldn't really swing through the Cosmic Divide.
Oh, no,
the spacing wasn't good with SRN, but they just
Damn. Yeah, I mean, G2 just hasn't had information on their executes. They gotta calm down a little bit. Sometimes you gotta play like a madman. Exactly.
MIBR won that bonus. We're sitting 10 to 8 now. G2
Chat, as a
still
heads
little
up,
bit
I
of extra
probably
push.
will not be able to stream the second match today. I know I was able to stick around yesterday.
Huh? What I can't do math. Whatever.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
But let's look ahead to this round. It's going to be
And potentially not tomorrow either. But I'll be back for the final weekend.
And what is the success rate?
I am curious about KC, but I think KC will actually. Oh no, tomorrow's freaking TL versus Shopify though. Maybe I'll have to try to see if I can squeeze in at least the first match again tomorrow. You'll only miss KRU win. I'm just letting you know. I'm like pretty confident KC's gonna win the next match.
Kind of aggressive mid rounds to flush. I think he's a great read into that style. This round, though, it looks like it might be just a bit quicker for G2 on their eco.
And MIBR setting up a trap play over in B main.
It's sealed. We got him. KRU wins now. Baited me in. Activate my curse. Oh man. Imagine though. Imagine. Oh boy. The flush? No. Oh. Bastarda's in flow state. Bastarda's in flow state. Bastarda's in flow state. She sees exactly where they are. She sees exactly where they are. Oh, they are walking into their own doom. Oh my god, no! That's a crazy ace. Oh, and she plays it cool. Oh, it's just another day in the office for Bastarda. That's actually insane. That's actually insane.
It is worth saying that Bastarda was the sole.
That is crazy.
The sole light for Sunset.
Yeah.
What a round. I mean, she literally just no hesitation. It was like she was doing an aim labs routine. Look at this. It's just checking each corner one at a time, knowing you're just like, yep, and here comes the next target. All right, cool. This is like the only time I panic a little bit, and then just the calm adjustment to the shorty. And everyone else is popping off. SRN's going crazy, and Bastarda's just like, can we calm down and go to the next round? It's just another day in the office. Just another round of Valorant.
Coming on through SRN.
That's insane. That's like the smoothest ace. Like no particular craziness, just from beginning to end.
Sticking around Down on the bottom of ropes now. Trying to escape. That's a good shot.
Oh boy, G2's starting to panic a little bit. G2 is starting to just kind of full send things a little bit. They're not working the map.
Towards B, but this is where there's been players posted in main.
Yeah, playing this without B main control means you kind of need to plant for backside.
What would that? Oh, that would clear the far corner. Right. Forgot about that.
Oh, we're just
Oh no, they're locked in. They are so locked in.
It had been a while since we saw some life for MIBR.
I love this too. They're pushing through instead of choosing to stay.
Oh boy.
Might even get their fight bottom mid.
30 seconds left.
How does the timing work?
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't give Vanya an opportunity.
Well, no, they just
It's Vanya time? Okay, but the rotate's fast. Lisa's here. Lisa's here early. Oh my gosh, she's gonna pit. Oh, it covers the entire plant. No spam? No spam? The wraparound? Mimi thinks they're just gonna hold. No time.
Has been an absolute terror.
Oh my gosh, what a pit from Lisa. Oh my gosh. This is going crazy.
The only rookie player.
Holy.
Brazilian teams, at least as far as GCC goes.
Good pit. Really good pit. Like if Lisa had messed up that pit even a little bit, it actually ruins them even more. But it was like perfect. Covered the entire site.
It's this opportunity. When MIBR refresh, they drop Jubes.
There.
And living up to it.
C's primed for Melissa. G2 with
Snake bite.
Nothing on this round.
Push him back.
Unless they can get some picks and dip into their ults. MIBR taking some mid space right now. Crunching into G2. MIBR will give up heaven. They know they have SRN playing on site. Just a little push and pull between the two duelists. And look at Sewers. We gotta look at Sewers right now.
Oh, MIBR, are they looking the right way?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Dude, both of them panicked. Both of them were not ready for that. Saw both. Saw both. Vanya saw both.
But MIBR are reading into
But they read it. They say this is going to be the rotate. Sayuri's way ahead of it.
They can easily call back.
Oh, the TP back!
The spike, no less. Switching that over into Mimi's
And the full send. They have ramps, not entirely, a little bit.
It doesn't really matter.
But they're not actually in A.
Fade over to SRN quickly enough.
Unless they take their time.
They're taking way too much time. I mean, hiding away from that boombot is not it. Okay, because you trust in the showstopper. Okay, check CT. Check CT. Oh! No way! How does that in 3? Look at how far that is. Look at how far that is. Look at how far the X is. How are all 3 dead? What is going on?
Lisa needs to step up
Oh
again.
my.
And will not be afforded the opportunity. Akita has just done God's work to bring G2 on a series point.
She only saw one player in spawn.
That is the nuttiest thing I've seen.
But somehow,
That's actually the nuttiest thing I've seen. How are...
You can see the little jump. She was surprised by it. And that means the world to G2.
I mean...
That was an unwinnable round.
That was actually so crazy.
Now 2 rounds
That was actually so... Holy, that's how they get to match point.
MIBR had plenty of chances.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Wide from Bastarda.
I mean, to be very fair for Bastarda, that was also a really wild crouch-moving spray from Akita. That's hard to account for.
Such a brutal task. SRN dead to Mimi.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the emotions are getting there. MIBR's got to cool off. They got to cool off a little bit. Okay, Mimi sees the op. Where's everybody else? Wants to find more. She didn't see Lisa, though. Lisa's going to be here.
Melissa's not looking in the right direction, but it'll be a teleport away.
Okay. But you heard that she did hear the Yoru.
An early nightfall.
Ooh, tag 2.
The fight is heading into ramp.
But Ramp's already taken over. Haven't already taken over. But you didn't. I don't think Mimi had registered that Bastardo had TP'd back towards the site. Do you go B? They're going B. They're going B. They're going B. Sayuri. Sayuri down to 30. Paranoia keeps him trapped. 30 seconds. Oh, gets out. Oh my God, Sayuri is playing this so well. Sayuri is playing this so well. Uh-oh. The pit for pit. Well, the couple rounds ago. Same exact pit.
Surrounded in this pit.
Sayuri's going to try to waste time.
Will not find it.
I'm losing my voice.
Who can be the hero?
Lisa's so far out. Oh my gosh, an op is not what you want here.
Second for the first time ever. Stepping into a GCC Bastardo.
Clears that for Lisa. They're holding close. They're all holding close. Oh, they're shying away. They're shying away. 1 for 1. But that's the pin down. Time? Time to reload.
Holding the line.
Wait, she knows both of them are watching.
Back onto the spike. Petra knows it.
Oh!
And Bastardo keeps them in it.
Second time this half.
Oh my God, dude, the Viper kill. The Viper kill. Why was it not the Viper that was holding Allie?
Impossible round.
It was Petra who backed off.
Again, that G2 almost win. Down 3v5, they pivot through spawn into a pit.
Crazy back-to-back rounds. Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
She stepped into this roster midway through the year.
Crazy, crazy.
In Brazil.
Off of winning a regional tournament.
Madness.
Liquid didn't think she fit. Didn't think she was the right player. And MIBR believed.
They didn't waste any time. As soon as they have the opening, Bastardo slots in. And now when their year is dependent on it, they are asking her to carry them through.
Oh, man. Might as well change the streaming category to ping pong.
You can see the pressure for all these players. You don't get multiple chances to play international in GC.
Nope.
One opportunity a year.
Just one. That's honestly.
Had that chance once before. G2. They've had their moments. They've had attendance at every.
The Paper X rep.
They've only won it once. Only made it to the finals in the very first year.
We have more players on this stage that have been in a Gamechangers Championship final than haven't. And yet, half of these players are going home.
Okay.
After the result of this map.
3
G2's
chances.
has been broken.
Hero rifle for Akita.
Hasn't necessarily been a problem before.
Yet Akita has a hero gun.
Spotted. You know that it's a hero gun. Okay, Akita's rushing. Akita's rushing. At least they back off, but they've used a lot already. Not too much they can do here.
Very tempered opening from G2. This is standard.
Amy's got to go kind of big if they want any hope other than just Hail Mary at the end for G2. Split and bangers. Honestly, I was like, man, this is going to be the first split in a long time. That's not going to be a banger after the first half. Oh, boy. Was I wrong.
Play good spacing, play for your trades. Swing together. Sayuri hears that, drops down another cover. The rest of MIBR coming into the site. Bastardo has arrived, and there's a pocket play on Bastardo again. Opens it up. Sayuri behind it.
Okay, well,
MIBR,
we go one more.
Stay calm. 2 more rounds.
Never doubt split unless 2023 KC are playing.
The rounds that G2 have been calling, the rounds
oh my gosh,
have been frankly ridiculous. It is slow at the start. It has really come down to very last second pivots. Like, this has been a game defined by the final seconds. Is that how G2 want to continue to play, or
they're in it.
they pick up the pace?
MIBR is in it.
Accelerate something different here. No
Can you
team
cast
has
by?
lots to play
Oh,
with this
sorry.
round.
What was the redeem?
I asked it at the start of the half. I'll ask it again. G2, can you
I'm not seeing it pop up.
on split?
Oh boy, fast hit, fast hit. It's a bit of an emotional hit from G2, but they are clean with it. 2v4. 2v4. Oh, that's rough.
And Lisa.
That is rough.
And they're severed. Lisa trying to be a hero.
Oh.
Well, here she comes.
Well, she
It's
starts.
all even
Vanya's
again.
so far
G2
out.
fan silence.
She's banking on the delay with the pool, but she's got to start creeping back up. She's got to start creeping back up. She's got to start creeping back. Petra! Okay, now she can buy time with the pool.
Vanya on the other side has this pull.
Uh-oh, still has it! Still has it! Still has it!
Vanya isn't playing for it! G2 can't close! They can't win that round! They can't even stay alive!
That is a year-ending mistake.
Oh my
And on
god.
Vanya, of all players.
She has
Oh
been
my
perfect
god.
this series.
And of course, it's not going to be the gunplay where she falters. She's too perfect when it comes to that. But an inch
No, it's because if you see, basically what
has
happened
cost G2 their chance.
is that the spike defuse, okay, the pillar's here, right? The spike defuse is like this, and her star had to have been like at a 90-degree angle, but it's kind of skewed towards here. So when it pulls, it actually, because of the wall, she gets dragged around.
MIBR to keep their year alive.
Oh, she placed another star.
Heroes from MIBR. Now we need a
Oh.
hero from G2.
Wait, there was only one star, though. Did she place one
Those
right
ugly
after?
thoughts in the back of their minds
Oh, she placed a
coming up
new
again.
one. Oh, well then, that's even.
What
Oh,
happened less
that's
than 24 hours ago?
that's. Oh,
What happened on Bind?
that is. That's.
Look at the money.
Ah.
We're on 5. But Sorta's bought an outlaw.
I mean, it feels worse. That feels worse.
Mimi is calling them to just reset. And
No, yeah, she used. Yeah, yeah. No, if she placed another one, it's because she wanted to chain it in. But
Portal closed. Melissa waiting backside.
wait, there weren't. I only saw one on Lisa's screen, but maybe afterwards.
Starta and Melissa sees the pathing. Melissa is down. But Bastarda wastes no time getting back into the
Either
side.
way.
Bastarda is
Oh gosh.
lethal. I mean, look
Oh
at
god. Okay, somehow it's a
But it's a
2v2.
2-on-2. Amy's worked up towards heaven. The plant to come down from Petra.
Amy's position is so good, but there's so little time. If the spike dies, SRN
Uh-oh.
and Sayuri can just get
Uh-oh,
in here.
time.
The spike plant is canceled.
Time.
Petra's trying to run as Amy falls down.
Oh god.
Petra is in a 1-on-2.
No time.
There is no time.
Has
She
to stick
must
it.
plant.
Oh
We
my
are going
gosh.
to overtime.
The second night in a row.
Again for
The
G2?
G2 gets sent to
Holy.
overtime on split by Brazil.
It was 10-2 at this half. MIBR stood
That is.
absolutely no
I mean, at some
chance.
point, this starts to get
But through
traumatic
the
for
heroics
G2,
of
no?
Bastarda, watch it and appreciate the brilliance.
How many rounds has she been the solution?
So many.
Oh my gosh.
8 kills.
Wearing a different jersey.
I'm so glad my class is over so I can watch this. I mean, it's a good one.
And now G2.
It's a good one.
The hands start shaking. You are in overtime again.
Oh
There
boy.
is no more do or die. You thought you had already won this series. You could be in the upper final already if you had won in this exact same position 24 hours ago. MIBR wastes no time. A wall into the site.
They're trying to push the
Started charges
momentum.
Forward. And Sayuri up on the ledge from heaven inside of her smoke playing off the
Okay,
seas.
they're pushing the momentum.
Dancing around as MIBR secure the plant.
How did G2 get back in? They'll refight towards main, but that means challenging Lisa.
Lisa waiting inside the smoke through it. Vanya on the other side though has tried to equalize. G2. It's time to lock in.
Lisa?
It's time to show up. This was your
Trying to
half.
tie them.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
the boom
What
bot!
has SRN done to them? What have MIBR done to G2? Where have they gone?
Oh my
It
gosh.
is match and series points.
It's happening. It's actually happening. Oh my
We're
gosh.
witnessing a team disintegrate at the hands of MIBR.
Holy crap.
You thought it wouldn't be their year. For G2 losing regionally, dropping Petra, picking her back up into the main roster.
Oh,
Then
boy.
You saw the hope. Winning in stage 3, coming in as one of the favorites. that
Oh,
GCC to
timeout.
get.
Holy.
But now 2 nights in a row.
This is crazy.
Opportunities abound. to beat some of the best teams at this event.
Damn
Just
smart.
stolen away.
Unbelievable. G2 could have erased that bad history at the start of the year with just good placement in this tournament. And now that could not even be a possibility anymore.
And now you look to the veterans, Mimi and Petra. More years of experience between them than their rookie Akita has been alive.
And to make matters even worse for G2, MIBR just won a round on attack. That was the side they only won 2 rounds on in regulation. G2 only won 2 of their own. Now they are asked to do what seemed impossible.
Yes, it's the same
Together
coach.
A round. The only 2 rounds they won, they carved out from losing positions.
But against a team who is so confident, who has just made
Dude,
every
it's going to be so
possible
heartbreaking
scenario
if G2
possible,
loses.
and who is 1 round away from eliminating G2 for the 2nd year in a row.
And G2 choose to play both sides of the map. Spike hovering in spawn, 2 in B main, 2 up ramp. G2 have been playing these slow rounds.
And look at this position from SRN. No one has ever played this box in this game.
But Prowler can always
Yeah, that's true, actually. It's crazy that no one was on that box this entire map.
He's not really in the right position to do so. If G2 contact out, it could be...
Oh, Akita's thinking about it, but not fully. Not fully. Oh, SRN. No! The blast smack! It's so over.
It's falling to pieces.
Look at this. Lisa's already here. Lisa's here. They're not thinking about it.
Lisa's come all the way through mid. MIBR deliver a fatal blow to G2's year and stay alive with the best comeback we've seen this event.
I cannot believe. Oh, what a rough match for G2 and what an absolute roller coaster for MIBR. Holy.
On bind as well before it. You see the
Damn.
for G2 in the face of Akita. Posed against the pure elation for MIBR. This team, they had no business.
I mean, insane match. Insane match. Props to MIBR though.
This result was made possible.
Do you mind if I swear in Portuguese here? I don't mind about the swearing, but we can't moderate Portuguese because we don't understand it, so it'd be preferred if you don't.
That is where they stood up. And where G2 ultimately could not close out in the end.
They have to collect the team.
I do feel for Akita because I think, you know, it's very common, especially when you're the newest player, that it's only natural for you to feel that you've had some weak moments, and it probably just all comes rushing back, you know?
As one team's year ends,
So that's rough. It's rough for Akita. Had that incredible 3K with the showstopper too, but yo, happy for MIBR though. Props to MIBR.
under those lights. And why
No,
shouldn't you?
Akita shouldn't take this to heart too hard, like in the grand scheme of things, but in the moment, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard.
What a year for this team. What an opportunity for them to take down a team like G2.
Yo, so well played
incredible
for
performance
MIBR
for
though.
MIBR.
Everyone had their
Nothing
moments.
more
Melissa
than to
was
hear from
popping
Lisa
off in the
the
earlier
Verizon
part of today's
post-match
match.
interview.
Bastarda was an absolute hero. Bastarda was an absolute hero. Sayuri was fragging today. I knew I was a fan of the Brazilian IGLs for a reason. I mean, Lisa's been very good this whole tournament.
연장전까지 끌고 간 이후에 승리를 만들어냈습니다. 아니 도대체 어떻게 이걸 해냈는지.
Yeah, so Summer, I talked about this earlier, but I think it's like the thing is I had almost forgotten that was used as oftentimes used as a racial slur towards Brazilians at times online. So I think it's totally fair to assume that she really didn't mean it. Obviously, should she learn because she was talking about MIBR? I think that's fair. But I think to be like, no, you're lying, you like meant to. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I talked about it earlier. Different communities. Some people aren't always chronically online in the same communities. I'm not saying you Brazilian fans shouldn't feel. I'm not saying you shouldn't feel offended initially. But I think if someone says like I legit didn't mean it that way, might be. I think it's, you know, we should hope that they learn from that and be like, okay, when I'm talking about, you know, so-and-so groups, I should now keep that in mind. It's a learning opportunity, but I don't think we should hang it over their head that they're just lying.
I think it's just the mentality, the aim, the game notion, the, you know, potential comms. I can go on, but that's like everything. I'm sorry.
Lisa's just happy. Lisa's just happy.
뭐 에임도 훨씬 좋은 것 같고 커뮤니케이션도 훨씬 더 좋은 것 같고 전략도 우위한 데다가 뭐 여러 가지 줄줄이 엎을 수 있는데 그냥 모든
Do you see Asa? No, someone else was saying that I should check it out, but in all honesty, I mean, I don't know why we're concerning ourselves with Ocelot's opinion, whether it's good or bad, but
Congratulations once again, Lisa. Can't believe you guys pulled that off. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
I mean, also, I don't know what Ocelot said, but regardless of what he said, I don't think it should stand for what she said. Right? Especially because he's not even associated with the org anymore anyway. It's bad. Well, right, but then that should be towards Ocelot, not Amy. Right? Why are we holding what Ocelot said over Amy's head? Unless Amy like retweeted it and said, heck yeah, pop off Ocelot. I mean, right? Like if Carlos was being messed up again, which by the way we've kind of known now, which I'm a little sad to admit because back in the day when he was a League player, I liked the guy, but obviously he's gone down a bad path. But we've known that he was like that as well. So why are we using that to attack Amy? We should just attack Carlos. We should just be like, oh yeah, we should really not listen to this guy and make sure that he's not affecting our community, right? Like that's what we should do. We should be like, anyone who uses this as an excuse to attack back, we should try to filter this out and use that as a learning experience. Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I think that's terrible. I think it's terrible. Now, by the way, like if it turns out if somewhere, you know, if Amy's like, well, you know what, I do believe Carlos. I mean, then it would be the same thing as Carlos was doing. So then sure, then it's like, okay, well, hold up, like you had a learning chance and you didn't. But I think you need to separate that. So that's all I'm gonna say. But for instance, I was saying earlier, I think like SRN walking out with the, you know, the plushie, the monkey plushie and things like that, like kind of building on that. And if the players still felt bad about it and use that emotion as like motivation and to trash talk on stage, I think that's fine. I think that's almost good, right? Because you're building on it. And obviously if you felt bad, like, hey, let it out on stage, you know, prove it with your performance. That's good. But I did want to clarify that. So if Carlos was, you know, going off whatever wild bad path, then that's his problem, not Amy's. So I don't think we should do that. But anyway, regardless, incredible game though from both teams. I think we can agree on that. Incredible game from both teams and all the players. I think everyone had their moments. Bastarda, dude, that flow state Bastarda ace though. That was something special. Incredible. What a match. Hopefully the next one's just as good, chat. I won't be able to stick around. Gotta take care of some things on the family side. But I will send you guys over to somewhere. Let's see, we went to Sliggy the other day. Insu's chat goes crazy. But I guess I'll send you guys to Insu. Lisa also locking back in. Yeah, Lisa's been good for the whole tournament, but she like locked right back into peak. So go say hi to Insu for me. I believe KC's gonna win. I'll have to check it out again. Tomorrow's the winners final, so I will try to watch at least that one. But just a lot of things coming up over the weekend as well, so I gotta, with my family, so I gotta kind of sort all that out before SVL next week. So I'm kind of gonna be on and off. The weekend I will watch all the games though, because obviously it's the BO5s. Yeah, I mean, hey, Brazil showing up. You love to see it. You love to see it. A lot of people were hoping the hype would deliver. So, all right, chat. Well, thank you very much. I will see you all tomorrow for at least one of those matches. Hope you guys enjoy the second match. It should be good. You should definitely stick around Indian's channel for it. And that'll be all for now. And I'll check that as well, Tron. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, see you guys next time.